inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at Game Day Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio, video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with Game Day Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Pederson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on Game Day Media. Game Day Media, more than a game.
Today's Game Day Media Division B Region 4 Boys Basketball Tournament is brought to you by
NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, TechNext Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Tryman, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor,
Property Purge LLC, North Country Mercantile and Equipment, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Alexander Public School Foundation, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, RTC Networks, TNT Measurements, MC Property and Maintenance, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, United Quality Cooperative,
Flag Family Media,
The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of Game Day Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by Game Day Media, LLP.
And welcome back into Game Day Media here on day number 2 of the Region 4 Boys Basketball Tournament down at the Four Bears Event Center. My name is Randy Pederson alongside Carter Valier this afternoon again for what will seem like a walk in the park with only 2 games to do here tonight, Carter, but we're looking forward to a couple of great games between some four pretty good basketball teams out of District 8.
Absolutely, Randy. Yep, we've got 4 great teams from District 8 here. This first battle you're going to see between the West Hope Newburgh Sioux and the TGU Titans, kind of 2 very different offensive styles, I would say. The Sioux are more, fast-paced. They get that ball up and down the floor quick, get a lot of layups, kind of dribble drive style of offense. They get that ball in the lane, kick out to shooters. And then conversely, the TGU Titans, they're a little more deliberate on offense. Their offense is more geared around off-ball screening, cutting, and passing. So should be a fun one.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the broadcast tonight. We have 2 games in store for you. The region semifinal round here tonight from the Four Bears Event Center. Our second semifinal game will feature the Bishop Ryan Lions against Our Redeemer's Christian School Knights. And, it's an all District 8 semifinal night here tonight from Four Bears. But I'll tell you what, when we saw Bishop Ryan yesterday, we had to be really impressed. And if you weren't impressed, if you were able to watch the game on any one of our media venues or actually being here in person, you saw quite a team in that Bishop Ryan Lions with led by Jet Lundeen as well as Ramsey Walls. I mean, they combined for 50 points last night. 27 by Lundeen, 23 by Walls. But that's a special couple of players for the Bishop Ryan Lions.
Yeah, that's a great duo there, and they've got a couple other guys, Hayden Say, Max Sheen, Blake Kaler, Jack Pasa coming off the bench. Great team. Jet Lundeen, he was hot from three last night. I don't know if he had him for 5 threes last night, but man, if he doesn't make it, Ramsey Walls, he's going to clean up the offensive glass and put that thing right back. Fun team to watch, and they're going to be dangerous if they can stay hot throughout the rest of this region tournament from deep.
Well, it was back when the two teams played, our Redeemers as well as Bishop Ryan. First game was on January 15th. It was a 25-point game with the Ryan Lions taking out the Knights 67-42. But then when they met up on the 26th of February, it was a 1-point game, 46-45, with the Lions just squeaking by to get that win over our Redeemers. So our Redeemers Knights, one thing I want to say about them is they're awfully young. I mean, we had a kid yesterday that got our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game by the name of Nolan Schmidt. He's a freshman, stands 6'2", and he's a strong freshman.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, you saw him on the street. He does not look like a freshman.
Yeah.
He is a great player. And yes, like you said, I wonder if some of that youth earlier in the season kind of led to some of those larger gaps. But they're playing their best basketball right now. Again, young team. Look for them to potentially get the upset here against the Bishop Ryan Lions.
Well, we're here at our NCC Sports Desk on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. And we're going to send it back to our sports desk for a few words from some of our great Game Day Media sponsors. Again, you're listening to the semifinal round of day number 2 here at the Four Bears Event Center. My name is Randy Pederson alongside Carter Valier as we send it back to our NCC Sports Desk for a couple of words from some of our great sponsors. We also want to welcome in our listeners on KTGO 1090 AM, 92.7 FM, your source for conservative talk show radio. Make sure you download that free KTGO mobile app. We'll be back after this 3-minute timeout.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Shop our locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene, or check us out at our website at www.uqcoop.com. Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othion Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
And welcome back into Game Day Media here from the Four Bears Event Center. If you're just joining us, my name is RandallPederson alongside Carter Valier here tonight for two semifinal rounds out of Region 4 Division B boys basketball. And as we look at our first game, it'll be the TGU Titans with a 16-7 overall record taking on the West Hope Newburgh Sioux, the number 2 seed out of District 8 with a 21-2 record. The only two losses that the Sioux has had this year are against the Bishop Ryan Lions. And so, they got their eyes set up on the championship game, but they can't overlook TGU by any means. As, like you said in our first segment, TGU playing some very good basketball right now. And, as we look at some of the individual players for both sides of the scorebook here tonight, the two names that stick out on the TGU side, they'll be the home team on our scoreboard tonight. It is Ty Schmidt and Sage Hansen. Schmidt is a senior, had 24 points last night in the quarterfinal round victory that they had, and was named our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Followed closely by the 6'7" sophomore Carter, pouring in 21 points, and that's a pretty good combination between those two players. Supplement them in with a couple more players, and they're a pretty good basketball team.
Yeah, Sage Hansen coming into that game yesterday, I thought he really ramped up his level of physicality yesterday, really getting inside, getting a lot of offensive rebounds, tough inside. Yeah, he's going to have his work cut out against Mr. Hunter Tolstead down low, so it's going to be a battle. And then, conversely, Ty Schmidt, great game yesterday. He's kind of their main ball handler. He can kind of do it all inside, outside. Yeah, look for him to have another great night.
Another kid that had a pretty good night for the Titans was this Carson Hammond. Hammond poured in 14 points, but he got a lot of those points in the second half and really made an impact down the road, down the stretch near the end of the game, and kind of helped seal that victory for the Titans. So he's another one to watch out for. Carson Hammond is a 6'4" juniors. And like we were saying yesterday, there is a lot of good young ball players in this tournament. Still in this tournament with only 4 teams left, but very young teams in this tournament.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of teams that have, all seniors. I mean, I guess Alexander would be one. But a lot of them, they're going to be back next year if they don't have some success this year. But, yeah, you look at the TGU Titans, you got 3 juniors that started, a sophomore, 1 senior in Ty Schmidt, West Hope, almost all juniors, and then a sophomore. So, I mean, it's awesome to see that these younger guys are getting in, getting after it.
And as we look at the other side of the scorebook here for the West Hope Newburgh Sioux and look at some of the individual players there, and we were talking about this yesterday. Walker Broughton, who averages just under 26 points a game on the season, we said right on the outset when this kid was being born, he was in the front row and God was handing out the talent. Great football player. We were just talking to his mother off air and said that he's got I kind of lost track after 3 of the big names that he was talking about, but I think he's got like 5, 6 offers to play football. Looking at him as a safety perhaps, for most of those programs. I know he's got a basketball offer and a football offer locally here in North Dakota, in the local part of North Dakota, but we'll see where this kid ends up, but he's got one more year to play.
No
high
doubt.
School basketball, high school football, and that's one name that really sticks out for the Sioux with Walker Broughton. But, you know, he's supplemented by our Brad Johnson Insurance player in the game from yesterday's game. That is Hunter Tolstead. Tolstead actually led the Sioux in scoring last night with 21 points. Had a great effort last night for the Sioux, Carter.
Yeah, Tolstead, another big effort guy, gets a lot of offensive rebounds, does the dirty work down low. Great finisher. Can't say enough good things about Hunter Tolstead. He's another one of those guys that, you know, coaches love to have on the floor.
Well, as we're about 10 minutes away from our opening tip-off, we're going to send it back to our NCC Sports Desk as we have a few more words from some of our great Game Day Media sponsors. You're listening to the Region 4 Boys Basketball Tournament here live from the Four Bears Event Center in Newtown, North Dakota. My name is RandallPederson alongside Carter Verleer. Back after this 3-minute timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Hey Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This segment is brought to you by Thrivent Financial. For all your financial planning needs in Northwest North Dakota, please call Kyle Hansen or Becky Gettle, your local Thrivent advisors at 701-628-2394. And Flag Family Media, located at 1090 AM and 92.7 FM, your source for conservative talk show radio. Make sure you download that KTGO mobile app.
And welcome back in here to Game Day Media. My name is RandallPederson alongside Carter Verleer tonight for our coverage of the two semifinal round games here from the Region 4 Boys Basketball Tournament, live from Four Bears Event Center in Newtown, North Dakota. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. Also want to mention that Game Day Media is down in Minot at the Dome tonight for the Region 3 Boys Basketball Tournament with Dallas Hansen and Pat Alberts, Trevor Tomte, and David Peterson with the call down there at the semifinal night at the Dome. So if you want to tune in to their broadcast tonight, that's a full video stream broadcast tonight from the Dome with the Stanley Blue Jays playing against the
South Prairie Max Royals.
And then the second game is DLB, the Lakers out of Deluxe Burlington, taking on the Braves from Bottineau. Two very good teams there for the semifinal round games there between the Stanley Blue Jays and South Prairie Max and Galax Burlington and Bottineau. So we're looking forward to seeing what the scores are when they finish those games as they look to punch their ticket to the championship night. As we are here in Newtown, North Dakota, we have 4 teams looking to punch their ticket into the championship night as well. Our first game, TGU Titans taking on the West Hope Newburgh Sioux. That'll be followed about 20 minutes at the conclusion of this first game between the Bishop Ryan Lions and Our Redeemer's Christian School Knights. And as we're about 5 minutes away from our opening tip-off, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors who help make all this possible. We'd encourage all of our listeners and all of our viewers to go out and pay some special attention to our clients. We call them clients. They're the ones that have invested in Game Day Media with a little bit of unknown with our first year here on Game Day Media. We hope that we've been able to provide service to our clients as well as service to our viewers and listeners here on Game Day Media. And, we're about done here. Depending on how things go on Game Day Media and with some of this tournament coverage, we might end up down at the state, down at Fargo, if the Stanley Blue Jays can make it that far. So, if you want to continue on with Game Day Media at the state, down at the Fargo Dome, the Stanley Blue Jays are going to have to win. But we'll see how that all shakes out. But first, we have semifinal night here from Forebears. It'll be TGU taking on West Hope Newburgh in our first semifinal game. That'll be followed by the Bishop Ryan Lions taking on Our Redeemer's Christian School Knights. We're going to send it back to our NCC Sports Desk as we continue on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. And we'll come back with the national anthem after this 2-minute timeout.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
The Alexander Public School Foundation is dedicated to supporting the needs of students and the staff of Alexander School. We believe that the strength of the community is rooted in the strength of its school. Best of luck to all of the athletes, coaches, and fans from the Alexander Public School Foundation.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At North Country Mercantile and Equipment, we are a short line equipment dealer with locations in Kenmare and Minot, North Dakota. We're also a certified expert Purina dealer with a large selection of livestock, equine, poultry, show animal, and pet food for sale. Browse our inventory online at northcountrymerc.com or give us a call at 701-385-3300.
At Game Day Media, we believe that we live in the greatest nation in the world. As we pause, let's honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Pregame Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit clr.com to start your new career today. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
And as we come back here to the Four Bears Event Center, two semifinal round games here from Region 4. My name is RandallPederson alongside Carter Valier tonight as we look at our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineups tonight. It'll be the Titans from TGU as our home team on the scoreboard. The West Hope Newburgh Sioux will be the visitors tonight. And so the TGU Titans will be wearing their white uniforms. The Sioux will be wearing their, I think it's maroon, black uniforms the way it looks, black uniforms over there. So, yeah, so we're about ready to go, Carter. And as our PA announcer, Charlie Moran, continues on with his pregame discussions and talks, we're looking forward to a great game here tonight.
Yeah, he's almost given each team their own pep talk. Yeah, so look for West Hope to start out in a man press versus TGU, apply some pressure early, and should be a fast-paced one.
As we look at the starting lineups, first for our visitors on the scoreboard tonight, it'll be head coach Anthony Lee. It'll be Will Arts. He is a junior and wears number 2, named with 8 points last night. Also getting the start tonight, Brayden Bailey. He is a junior as well.
Junior,
A junior, Dayton Hawkins, getting the start tonight. He is another junior that starts for the Walker Broughton gets a start tonight as well. And it is Hunter Tolstead getting the start tonight as well. As we continue on with the starting lineups for the TGU Titans, as the teams finish up with a little pep talk near the free throw line for West Hope Newburgh. It'll be the Titans. They'll go with one senior, three juniors, and a sophomore. It'll be our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game from yesterday's quarterfinal round. It'll be Ty Schmidt. Schmidt stands 6'1". He is the lone senior starter for the Titans, only senior on the team. Also getting the nod tonight is a junior standing 5'8". Brooklyn Johnson, and Carson Hammond, a 6'4" junior wearing number 22, gets the start tonight. A junior wearing number 30 tonight, Jackson Nelson. He's a 6'1" junior, and rounding out the starting lineup is a 6'7" sophomore wearing number 33, Sage Hansen. So as we look at again our starting lineups tonight, it'll be Will Arts, Braden Bailey, Dayton Hawkins, Walker Broughton, and Hunter Tolstead getting the start tonight. As we look at the brackets again, we have two games in store for you tonight. Our officials tonight will be Lance McKeith, Monty Lund, and Todd Hoffman. We're about ready to go here. The District 8 number 4 seed, the TGU Titans, taking on the West Hope Newburgh Sioux, the number 2 team out of District 8, out of the postseed tournament. Again, our officials, it'll be Todd Hoffman, Monty Lund. Our lead official tonight, Lance McKeith. There's the tip, and it's controlled right off the bat by the Titans as they come into the front court. That is Ty Schmidt going over. Now out on top. They go around to Schmidt again on the left wing. Dribbles to Sage Hansen. Inside they go to Jackson Nelson. Missed the money. Inside the paint. Missed opportunity there for the Titans.
Sioux starting out in a 2-3 zone, pushing that ball ahead quick.
Here is Britt Bailey giving it up to Will Arts. He goes to the free throw line and gives it up to Dayton. Dayton Hawkins now to Bailey. On the three-man weave, runs into trouble, goes to Arts. Arts goes in, gets challenged, and he'll go to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line as they're going to whistle a foul. The first one of the game going against the Titans. It's going to go against number 20. I believe that's who they called it on. We're still waiting for our official to tell us who it was on. At the free throw line is Will Arts. Arts from the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line is off the back iron too hard. Ty Schmidt did pick up that first personal foul for the Titans. Arts again from the charity stripe, rattles it home, and the first point of the game goes to the Sioux. Out on top, here is a turnover against the Titans as they overthrew the 6'7" Sioux as Walker Broughton.
Look at that, Randy.
With a deep three, my goodness. That is way downtown.
That was about 3 feet behind the pro line there. Wow.
There's a little bit out of sync. The Titans trying to find a flow of the game. Ty Schmidt's going to try his bet. Goes off the side of the backboard on that shot along the baseline. And here comes Broughton again for the Sioux. Kick out to Tolstead. Now back to Broughton. On the right side, they go to Hawkins. Hawkins for three. Good. Hawkins for another three-pointer.
Hawkins right there says, Walker, you can do it. I can do it too. That one is also.
Ball's on the deck. It's going to be tied up. It will go over to the Sioux on the turnover against the TGU Titans. Just underway here. It's already a 7-0 game with 6:37 to go here in the first quarter. Inside pass, they go to Tolstead, picked up there by Hansen. Hansen goes up, gets bumped, no good. Tolstead gets his own rebound, tries to get it into Walker Broughton and then threw it away.
Great out-of-bounds play there by Tolstead. Just missing a bunny. It's a tough finish over the 6'7", Sage Hansen.
Brooklyn Johnson on the left wing goes out on top to Schmidt. Schmidt finds Jackson Nelson. Backdoor cut was Brooklyn Johnson. Now back to Jackson Nelson. Nelson up on the shot. With a kick out, they go out to Sage Hansen, the 6'7" sophomore, playing beyond the three-point line. As we have a foul now, Brooklyn Johnson goes hard to the basket and going to pick up a foul. It's going to go against number 3, Braden Bailey. That's Bailey's first personal foul, non-shooting foul against the Sioux. So a fresh 35 goes on the shot clock for the Titans. They kick it out to Brooklyn Johnson. He casts it from 3, good. Brooklyn Johnson, number 21. With a three-pointer from the Tioga's Hardware three-point line.
Yeah, great shot there, Randy, by Brooklyn Johnson in the corner.
Bailey's going to try to answer it. That's no good as Sage Hansen runs down the rebound for the Titans. And here comes Brooklyn Johnson again. Left the ball at the midcourt, then picks it back up. Johnson guarded there by Hawkins. Now Hawkins steals it from him. That is a turnover against the Titans, the third of the night. Up front, they go to Tolstead. Tolstead in the paint, no good. A rebound by Sage Hansen.
The Sioux really pressuring the TGU ball handlers here, making it tough for them to even breathe.
3 turnovers for the Titans already. Just pressure defense. They go inside to Sage Hansen, gets bumped. Back down low to Carson Hammond. Hammond off the glass, puts it off, right glass. Good for 2.
That's what Carson Hammond can do, get that thing inside, just finish. You're taller than everybody, you're stronger than everybody, go to work.
Under 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Bailey with the basketball, gives it up to Broughton. Broughton now with a kick out to Hawkins, blocked from behind, and it's a nice block, good defense by the Titans. Down low, Hammond again off the glass, puts it in for 2 more. Carson with 4 points now for the Titans. We're all tied up 7-0. Titans on a 7-0 run right now. Broughton with the fake in the paint, puts up the shot, good. Walker Broughton with his 5th point of the night, put it inside the paint.
I know Broughton scored there, but Jackson Nelson do a great job applying pressure on Broughton.
Here's a takeaway by the TGU Titans. It's going to be another foul. That foul is whistled against number 20, Ty Schmidt. That is Schmidt's 2nd personal foul here.
Second team foul.
And he's got to be careful with only 4:12 to go here in the first quarter. He's already picked up 2 personal fouls.
And that's huge.
2 team fouls for the Titans as well. They go back door. Broughton goes in and gets to the hoop. Reverse layup. Puts it down for 2. Gets the and 1. It'll be called against a foul call against the Titans as Broughton. Hansen with the foul for the Titans. Broughton puts in the 2-point field goal and the and 1. So now we start the substitution routine. It'll be Lessman coming in along with Juntnan for the Sioux as they are up by 5, 12-7, 4 minutes remaining. Here is almost another steal, but Broughton
there's the
playing
safety
free safety.
In him, Randy. There you go.
Free safety. Couldn't control the basketball, went out of bounds, kind of lost his footing a little bit here on the court at Forebears. And now here's a foul that's going to be whistled against the Sioux. And it's going to go against number 13, I believe. It'll be Walker Broughton with his first personal foul.
Yeah, Ty Schmidt trying to split 2 defenders there in the full court. I want to see him kind of retreat, dribble, create some space, work that thing up the floor, keep that ball middle.
Sioux on a 5-0 run. The Titans trying to get themselves back into it here. They're down by 5. Sage Hansen goes out to Brooklyn Johnson for 3, no good. Rebound comes away to Hammond, the 6'4" junior, drives to the basket, puts it up, no good. And he hits the deck as he'll go to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe. Actually, it's Sage Hansen. That foul was whistled against number 5, Trayton Lessman. That's his first personal foul as Hansen will toe the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2. And that's his first point of the game. It's good to see him get his name in the book, Carter. And, he's got a come up big here tonight.
Yeah, West Hope Newburgh going to a 2-3 zone, kind of switching up defenses here. If they want to have any success, he's going to have to do some work inside and outside. Shoot them out of this 2-3 zone.
Dayton Hawkins checks back in for head coach Anthony Lee as Hansen is off on his second free throw as Broughton comes hurry into the front court, drives to the basket, tries a reverse layup, had a left-handed layup if he would have taken it, but the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Sioux, and so it will go back over to the Titans as Lessman checks back in, and it'll be Dayton Hawkins checking back out. Sure they wanted to have a little word with Lessman, that quick timeout. Now here's another steal from behind. Turnover number 5 against the Titans as Broughton puts it in from a deep three again.
Same spot.
He likes that spot.
You're going to have to pick him up from half court.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark
look at this wide open layup for Jackson
Great ball
Nelson.
movement there, breaking the press.
Good ball movement. Press break like Carter says. And Broughton feeling it with another one.
Way, Randy. That's another one. That's about 5 feet behind the pro line.
That's his third three-pointer from the Tioga Ace Hardware. I don't know if it's the three-point line or the NBA three-point line. Titans kind of all in a funk right now. They're not matching up, and they're not on the same page, it doesn't seem. They're down by 8 to the Sioux. Brooklyn Johnson with it on the left wing, goes to Hammond. Now they try to go inside to Hansen. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Sioux, and it'll be Hunter Tolstead coming in for the Sioux.
The Sioux again switch up defenses again. They go back to man. TGU kind of getting a little confused. They're in a kind of a zone offense there.
Sage Hansen gets it inbounded to him. They go inside to him. Now at the paint with a kickback out. Here from the free throw line, Sage Hansen at the buzzer is good. 35-second buzzer.
That's why we talk about having arc and backspin on your jump shot. Got the roll there.
Yeah, just in front of the shot clock violation. Pass down low to Tolstead. Looks like he got blocked there by Hansen. Gets his own rebound. Now it's going to be Broughton. Nelson right in his face. Here comes Will Arts. Arts with the runner off the glass. No good. The rebound put back up there by number 14, Tolstead, for his first bucket of the night.
Tough shot there by Arts, but Hunter Tolstead in the right place at the right time, gets that offensive rebound, puts it back.
I think these guys have confidence that if they miss the shot, they're going to crash the boards with, Broughton and Arts and Tolstead there to pick up some garbage points possibly on any missed shots.
Absolutely, and just kind of reading the rebound there, Randy. If that shot goes up on one side, if he misses, that rebound's probably coming off on the other side, so you want to get position on the opposite side of that shot.
Carson Hammond picks up another bucket along the baseline about 6 feet out. 2014, here's Walker Broughton again. This time he missed as the rebound fought for, picked up by the Titans as they push the ball up front. Hansen down low to Schmidt, fake. Up off the glass, no good. And a missed opportunity there for the Titans. Schmidt's got to be careful. He's got 2 personal fouls right now. Could have probably picked up another one down here on the other side of the court. As Will Arts tries to go for 3.
Effort.
Broughton keeps it alive as he goes into the stands almost. And now here is the ball, last touched. They say it's going to be off of Ty Schmidt.
Ooh, I thought that was TGU ball, but
looked opposite from our NCC sport desk. But
great
what do we know?
there
What do we know? We don't have the stripes on.
Absolutely. Great effort there by Broughton, keeping that play alive. Awesome. See him sprinting, hustling for that basketball. Possessions matter.
Yeah, they do. Every one of them do. As Bailey back into the game for the Sioux, drives in, goes to the paint with a kick out to Jutnan. Jutnan with a block. There's going to be another shooting foul. It's going to be going against TGU. And it's going to be against number 20, Ty Schmidt. Just picked up his 3rd personal foul with 22.8 seconds remaining. As Jutnan off on the first free throw.
That one was all created by Braden Bailey getting into the lane. He averages 14.5 points a game. He really gets things going, driving into the paint, kicking out to shooters. creates a lot of offense for these West Hope Newburgh Sioux.
Well, yesterday Ty Schmidt picked up 24 points. He sits on the bench, scoreless right now, as both free throws, Juntman puts down the second free throw. Here's another turnover, the 6th of the night against the Titans. Down low, they go to Juntman, now back out to Will Arts. Arts with the dribble, 10 feet out, puts it down. Will Arts with his 3rd point of the game as the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter of play. Right now it's the West Hope Newburgh Sioux 23, the TGU Titans 14. We'll step aside, we'll send it back to our NCC Sports Desk for a few words from a couple of our great Game Day Media sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Shop our locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene, or check us out at our website at www.uqcoop.com.
This segment brought to you by Technex Solutions LLC, offering measurement sales, service, and support for oil and water measurement equipment in the Bakken. Call Jason at 701-641-0647 or his email address at jason@technexsolutions.com. And Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Boston Agency, located in Crosby, North Dakota. They sell crop, farm, and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today.
And as we bring it back here to the Four Bears Event Center, my name is RandallPederson alongside Carter Valier. And right now, the Sioux have it going. They're up 23-14. 23-14. Titans with the first possession as we start our Northwest Therapy Services second quarter. Jackson Nelson goes out to Sage Hansen, drives to the baseline left side with a kick down to Jackson Nelson, puts it off the glass, it's no good. And we're going to have a foul called against the Sioux. I believe they're going to whistle Walker Broughton with that foul. That's his second personal foul, so if you're the Titans, do you attack Walker Broughton when you have the opportunity, Coach?
I think you do. I mean, you got to get him into foul trouble. I know Ty Schmidt on the other end is already in foul trouble. He's a great defender, great athlete. He can guard without fouling. Looks like he's going to the bench now.
Second one by Jackson Nelson is good. So his 4 points in the game cuts the lead to 7. 23-16, 7:35 to go. We'll have our halftime report at the conclusion of this first half of play. It's Tolstead faking and a block by Sage Hansen. What a great basketball play, as Hansen couldn't get the rebound, but he tapped it over his teammate after blocking the shot.
Yeah, that's good basketball there. Great instincts.
Johnson, Brooklyn that is, goes inside to Hansen. Hansen in the paint, puts up the shot, good. As Sage Hansen now with 5 points in the game. The lead is 5 for the Sioux.
Thought that could have been an and one. Kind of got bumped from the side and finished.
Probably could have been a travel, too, according to some of our Sioux fans that are sitting right behind our NCC Sports Desk. Will Arts goes out on top. They find Hawkins, Dalton Hawkins, goes to Dayton. Dayton in the paint with a little hook shot. Runner, no good. Hansen there for the rebound.
TGU playing great on-ball defense, defending without fouling, sliding, making these guys go through their chest and finish with their hands in the air.
15 is in the game. That is Austin Blowers. Now over to Jackson Nelson. Nelson got a good look, didn't convert. Here comes Arts again for the Sioux. Into the front court right side. He goes to Dayton Hawkins. Now Tolstead in the paint. Kicks it back out to Arts. Arts goes along the baseline right side. Spin move with a little scoop shot. That's no good. Gets his own rebound. Fresh 35 goes on the shot clock. Bailey with a spin move. Almost got tied up. And he does get the shot away, but he's going to hit the deck as he got bailed out by the Titans. Pretty good moves there by the Bailey.
And man, you can't ask for much better defense there from Brooklyn Johnson. Just kind of got a little handsy there and bailed him out.
So Baden Braley goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe and can't get the roll. Johnson picks up his first personal on that last foul against Braden Bailey as Juntnan comes back in. Maddox, Juntnan. Second one is away, and that one is good as Bailey gets his first point of the night. It's a 24-18 lead for the Sioux, a 6-point advantage. Flowers comes into the front court. Now gets it back as they reset the offense for the Titans. They go right side to Nelson. Inside to Hanson. Hanson down low to Hammond. Hammond, one dribble, goes inside to Jackson Nelson. Gets his pockets picked by Juntnan. Another turnover. That's 7 for the Titans on the turnover department.
Yep, just got to be strong with the basketball there. If you're Jackson Nelson, they double down on him from the wing position. Just got to hold on to that basketball. Make a quick move. You don't have time to hold it down there in the lane.
Arts finds Juntnan with a kick out to Hawkins. Hawkins for 3 with a high archer. Hits the bottom of the net. His first bucket of the night comes from the Tioga Hardware 3-point line.
TGU doing a great job playing at their own pace, not really getting sped up too much by this West Hope Newburgh Sioux full court press, playing at their pace.
The kick out along the baseline. Hammond again kept alive by Nelson, but there is Tolsted picking up the loose basketball on the rebound. Dalton Hawkins finds Tolsted, now out to Bailey. Bailey behind his back resets the offense for the Sioux. He dribbles left with a kick out to the backside of Juntnan. Juntnan in the paint finds Tolsted. Tolsted wasn't ready for it, but it's going to be last touched by the Sioux, and I think the officials are going to get together, and one of them had a better viewpoint. I don't know, but Todd Hoffman, our official, said it went off of White, and it'll stay. They did change their mind, so it'll stay with the Sioux. Walker Broughton enters the game again at the 4:26 mark, playing with 2 fouls, as Ty Schmidt stays on the bench for the Titans with 3 fouls. 27-18, Arts with the basketball. Arts dribbles to the paint, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound fought for by Tolsted. Challenged Hanson, gets it back. Here's Bailey. Bailey drug his foot, no call. Here is another rebound for the Titans. Brooklyn Johnson, and with that we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. We're going to send it back to our NCC Sports Desk after a few words from our sponsors. We'll come back with more action after this 30-second timeout. As we come back here, it is a 27-18 game on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. My name's RandallPederson, alongside Carter Valier, my color commentary for the last 2 nights. Glad to have you on board, Carter. Flowers tries to go inside, another turnover. Turnover number 8 as Bailey challenges, gets it back out to Broughton with a kick out to Hawkins. Hawkins for 3 with another rainmaker.
Great dribble penetration there and kick out from Broughton. Great relocation by the shooter, number 4, Dalton Hawkins.
That's 6 3-pointers so far here for the Sioux in the first half. Now here's another steal. Broughton with the basketball pushes it up to Hawkins, excuse me.
You better guard him.
Now here is
there.
Arts. Arts with it, goes out to Walker Broughton. Walker Broughton drives, puts up a runner. That is good.
I mean, how do you guard him one-on-one? That first step is so quick. Wow.
Good luck. Here's Sage Hanson into the front court, breaking the press. Hanson with a feed down low to Jackson Nelson. It goes off the fingers, according to Monty Lund. It'll stay with the Titans, as Sage Hansen thought it was the other way. Was headed down to play defense. Brooklyn Johnson casts it from 3. Good. Brooklyn Johnson finds the range with another three-pointer, his second of the night. Here's Bailey. And Johnson hits the deck. Bailey puts up the three-pointer. That is good.
Right back at him.
Boy, we've had a lot of Tiogame's hardware three-pointers tonight. 35-21. 2:30 remaining here in the first half of play in our first semifinal game here on Game Day Media. Sage Hansen with the basketball. Now finds Jackson Nelson on the right side of Blowers. Inside they go to Hammond. They tried to get it into Sage Hansen, and Sage Hansen comes up off the deck with a little bit of
not sure if that was frustration or
pain or what. Probably a little both.
Yep.
As the ball is turned over, as the Sioux will have the basketball again. Sage Hansen asking for him to use his height. You know, he's 6'7". Get it out of my ankles. You know, get it up to where I can catch it.
Sioux calling out a set play here for Broughton. A little ball screen in the lane.
Missed the runner. Rebound there by Hammond. And a chance to cut this 14-point lead on this possession. Now there's going to be a hooking foul called against Dalton Hawkins, his first. It'll be a non-shooting foul. That is the second foul called against the Sioux here as Maddox Juntanen comes back in, a senior that plays for the Sioux.
That's kind of the luxury here for the Sioux. They go about 9 deep. They can kind of afford to play a little bit more aggressively on the defensive end, as opposed to the TGU Titans. They only go about 6 deep, maybe 7.
Here's Johnson finding Hansen. Johnson gets it back from Sage. Now inside to Sage. Back over to Blowers. Inside they go to Carson Hammond with a kick out to Sage Hansen. Off the glass too hard. Rebound there by Jackson Nelson. Sage Hansen gets it again, drives into the paint, and it'll be a foul on the floor.
And that's what you want to do against a 2-3 zone. You swing that ball around a few times, look to dribble, penetrate, punch some gaps, allow those defenders to collapse, hit those shots in that mid-post area.
And now there is going to be another foul that's going to be called by Lance McKeef. It's going to go against number 12, Maddox Juntanen. That's his first personal foul. So it'll be Titan basketball again as Blowers goes over to Brooklyn Johnson. They go inside. This time it's up around his arms, and Hansen puts it down for another field goal here in the second quarter.
Great duck in and post up there by Sage Hansen against the middle 2-3 zone defender. That's what you want.
Will Arts missed the shot, tapped it back to Hunter Tolstead, and then Tolstead will go to the free throw line on the shooting foul that's committed against Sage Hansen. And with 57.5 seconds to go, Hansen picks up his second personal. That sends Hunter Tolstead to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line to shoot 2.
Great footwork and shot fake in the lane there by Tolstead, getting Sage Hansen in the air, going into his body, getting to the free throw line.
Coach Seawright's not going to take a chance on getting up his third one with less than a minute to go as he brings in number 42. That is Luke Jordy, a 6'3" junior. Tolstead again from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe, hits the bottom of the net. And against this pressure, it is Jackson Nelson. Nelson's got to hurry, just beats the 10-second violation. Johnson now beyond the three-point line. Nelson at the top of the key. They go inside to Jordy. Jordy couldn't handle the pass, stolen away. And it is going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Titans. And it will be Sioux basketball.
Dalton Hawkins doing a great job on the defensive end.
There's another miscommunication between the officials as the ball will stay with the TGU Titans.
Yeah, he didn't get the turnover there, but again, great hands by Dalton Hawkins. Those deflections and tips, they put doubt in the mind of the passer. I mean, makes it tough.
Here is on the right side, it is number 24. As Jordy almost mishandled it, Sakura Gets it over to Nelson. Jackson with a kick out to Brooklyn Johnson. Secura with 17 seconds to go. Inside to Jackson. Nelson banks it off the square on the backboard. Drives it home for a 2-point field goal. Under 5 seconds to go. Here's Bailey. Bailey with a kick out to Juntman. No call as Juntman puts it up high off the backboard. That is no good as the buzzer sounds to end the first half of play. Your halftime score. It is the West Hope Newburgh Sioux 37, the TGU Titans 25. We'll go back to the NCC Sports Desk as we have a few words from some of our great sponsors. We'll come back after this 3-minute timeout with the start of our halftime report. See you on the other side.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othione Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothione.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family-owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Pregame Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
And as we come back to our halftime report, it is the Sioux from West Hope Newburgh with a 37-25 lead at the end of the first half against the TGU Titans. And as we look at the numbers for the Sioux, they had 7 players get in the scorebook on a 12 out of 28 performance from the field in the first half, 6 out of 9 from the charity stripe. They knocked in 7 3-pointers from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. And according to my unofficial books, they've only turned the ball over 1 time. And just a pretty good half for the Sioux. And as we look at the other side of the scorebook, TGU Titans shooting 9 out of 16 from the field, 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe, 2 3-pointers themselves, but they've committed 11 turnovers compared to 1 turnover for the Sioux, and that can amount up to a lot of points in a half, Carter.
No doubt, and having Ty Schmidt out with 3 fouls, that really hurts. That makes it tough for them to break the West Hope Newburgh press. He's kind of their main ball handler. Even with him going out, I think they did a pretty solid job. They're only down 12, Randy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, still got a ball game here. Yeah.
As we look at the individual numbers, like I said, 7 players got into the scorebook for the Sioux. Leading the way with 16 first-half points was Walker Broughton. 6 points put down by Dalton Hawkins. 4 points each for Braden Bailey and Hunter Tolsted. 3 points for Will Arts and Dayton Hawkins. And rounding out the scoring with 1 point is Maddox Juntanen for a total of 37 first-half points. The Sioux outscored the Titans 23-14 at the end of the first quarter, and then outscored the Titans 14-11 in the second quarter as they hold a 12-point lead at the end of the first half of play. Looking at the individual numbers for the Titans, they got 3 players with 6 points each. That's Brooklyn Johnson, Carson Hammond, and Jackson Nelson. Sage Hansen, the 6'7" sophomore, with 7 points tonight here in the first half, leads the Titans in scoring. As we look at the foul troubles for the Sioux, Walker Broughton has got 2 fouls through the first 2 quarters of play. But the big one that kind of sticks out in our book, Ty Schmidt with 3 fouls, didn't play a whole lot in the second half. I don't know if he even played in the second quarter. He picked up his 3rd foul within a minute of the first quarter, came out of the game and didn't see the court in the second quarter, I don't think. Yeah, he's got 3 fouls and no points after having a 24-point performance in last night's game. You got to have him on the floor. He provides that senior leadership. He picked up probably a cheap foul that he probably shouldn't have had. Got to be a little bit smarter than that to keep yourself on the floor somehow. But that's your halftime report. Once again, your halftime score. It is the West Hope Newburgh Sioux 37. The TGU Titans 25. We'll send it back to our NCC Sports Desk as we continue on with our halftime report.
This segment brought to you by Property Purge, LLC. Do you have garbage, scrap, or home goods needing to be hauled away? Call Property Purge, LLC, a locally owned business specializing in junk removal, property cleanouts, and demolition services. There is no job too big or small. Call Levi Solom at 701-641-1264.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At North Country Mercantile and Equipment, we are a short line equipment dealer with locations in Kenmare and Minot, North Dakota. We're also a certified expert Purina dealer with a large selection of livestock, equine, poultry, show animal, and pet food for sale. Browse our inventory online at northcountrymerc.com or give us a call at 701-385-3300.
This segment is brought to you by Thrivent Financial. For all your financial planning needs in Northwest North Dakota, please call Kyle Hansen or Becky Gettle, your local Thrivent advisors at 701-628-2394. And Flag Family Media, located at 1090 AM and 92.7 FM, your source for conservative talk show radio. Make sure you download that KTGO mobile app.
And as Carter, Valier, and myself, RandallPederson, come into the second half, the Titans find themselves down by 12. They got the first possession of the second half on our Northwest Therapy Services start of the third quarter as Ty Schmidt back into the game with 3 fouls. Got to be careful.
The Sioux go back into their 2-3 zone that they've been in most of the night.
Sage Hansen,
great shot,
just inside the three-point line, puts it down for his 9th point of the game. Cuts the lead to 10, 37-27. Sioux with the basketball. They give it up to Arts on the left wing. Arts drives, goes to the paint, now with a kick out to Broughton. Guarded there by Nelson. Quick first step. Broughton finds Bailey at the top of the key. Bailey with the drive gets called for the offensive foul on the push-off. Bailey picks up his 2nd personal foul.
Awesome defense by Brooklyn Johnson, sliding in, getting in front of Bailey, making him go through his chest. Again, great defense there by Brooklyn Johnson.
Schmidt into the front court, finds Carson Hammond. Now it's going to be stolen as Walker Broughton, playing free safety, has another turnover against the TGU Titans. Broughton brings it in. Now it's going to be Bailey for 3, no good as Hansen pulls down the rebound. So here's Ty Schmidt pulling up, fakes,
great
goes off the
move.
glass with his first bucket of the night. He needed that one for just his self-confidence. That's his first bucket of the game.
And what I loved about that, Randy, is he got to 2 feet, jump stopped, gave him a shot fake, stepped through. He wasn't out of control. Very experienced, I guess, senior-esque move there.
Here is Broughton with the three-pointer from deep in the corner, right side, no good. And again, the Titans come into the front court, now trailing by 8. They go inside to Hammond. Inside, it's Hansen, and Hansen puts it down for 2 more.
Great big-to-big kind of high-low pass to Sage Hansen there from Carson.
The lead is 6 after being 12. 6-0 run by the Titans. Didn't mean to step on you there, Carter, but here is Bailey. Bailey now finds Arts. Arts goes along the baseline, left side. Bailey pulls the trigger, top of the key 3, no good as Sage Hansen skies and goes up for the big rebound.
Again, Brooklyn Johnson playing great D on Bailey. Bailey's a quick player. He can get to the lane very easily, very fast.
Ty Schmidt pulls the trigger from 3, comes up empty. Here is Dalton Hawkins. Hawkins from the left elbow is no good. Rebound is run down by Sage Hansen. Hansen playing both ends of the floor here to start this second half. Inside, it's Hansen. He's going to get another easy one. Great find there on the wing into Sage Hansen. With that, there's a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. 37-33. The Titans get themselves back into the game. Step aside. Go back to the NCC Sports Desk as we pay homage to one of our great Game Day Media sponsors. Back after this quick timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
The Alexander Public School Foundation is dedicated to supporting the needs of students and the staff of Alexander School. We believe that the strength of the community is rooted in the strength of its school. Best of luck to all of the athletes, coaches, and fans from the Alexander Public School Foundation.
And Carter, that's a nice way to start the third quarter for the TGU Titans.
Yeah, 3 minutes without a bucket here for the Sioux. The Titans really sparking this run by their on-ball defense. The Sioux like to get into the lane, kind of dribble, drive, and penetrate. Guys like Brooklyn Johnson really doing a great job of on-ball defense, kind of guarding the ball one-on-one, not allowing these guys to get into the lane and dish out to their shooters. Again, awesome job defensively here to start by the TGU Titans.
You can find us on our YouTube channel at Game Day Media ND, as well as on our Facebook page at Game Day Media for all kinds of different things that are going on. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. There's no cost to subscribe. And enable all the notifications. We'll tell you when we're going on the air. And the next game we'll have is right after this one. We'll also be here on Thursday night. As Art goes in, shot is blocked. Art gets it back with another opportunity for the Sioux.
The Sioux change it up offensively. They kind of go into a ball screen continuity, allowing these guys to make plays off ball screens as we get a great shot there by Dalton Hawkins on the elbow.
Boy, just in front of the 35-second shot clock violation. Here is Hammond.
They needed that one.
Yeah, they did. That's their first point of the bucket, coming with just over 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Hansen again getting position on Walker Broughton. Had to let him go. He didn't want to pick up his third foul either.
Absolutely not. Great footwork there by Sage Hansen, getting the step through and score.
Sioux go left side to Will Arts. Arts dribbles to the top of the key. Hawkins there, now finds Arts again on the cut. Arts into the paint with a kick out down to Tolsted. Tolsted no good, follows his shot. Kept alive there by Sage Hansen all over the place. Running the floor, playing defense, playing offense as Ty Schmidt gives up the basketball.
Head coach Anthony Lee for the Sioux did not look impressed with that turnover there.
Here is Carson Hammond losing the handle on it. Puts up the shot,
wow.
Good. Kept his concentration up. He fights hard down low.
Now we got a 2-point game, Randy, with 3.5 minutes left to play in this third quarter.
We got us a ball game here, folks. Tell your friends and family to tune into Game Day Media as Broughton goes behind his back, goes high for the shot, no good. Tolsted there for the rebound. Reverse layup by Tolsted is good.
Great finish by Tolsted over the taller Carson Hammond there.
6 points now for Tolsted, 41-37. As Ty Schmidt back into the game, finds Jackson Nelson. Ty goes over to Sage Hansen, lets it fly, good for 2 more. He's got 10 points here in the third quarter.
He is smooth. Great jump shot.
Pass inside to Tolsted, lost the handle on it. Here's Bailey for 3, that's going to be off as Sage Hansen with another rebound. He averages, I think it's over 10 rebounds a game.
Great rebounder, great instincts, kind of has a nose for the basketball, good at reading those rebounds and knowing where they're going to come off.
It's a 2-point game, 41-39. They go inside to Hansen. Hansen down low to Hammond. Hammond off the glass as Walker Broughton had to let him go again. And we're all tied up, folks.
Yeah, they sent the double on Sage Hansen. Carson Hammond, great basketball IQ, cuts right to the front of the rim. Great pass and find. It's not easy to pass around 2 different guys there, Randy.
Dalton Hawkins picks up his dribble, finds Will Arts. Arts drives to the baseline, sits at the right block, kick out to Braden Bailey. Bailey now with the basketball, goes out to Dalton Hawkins. Hawkins with the spin move, goes up, challenges off the glass, good. Big bucket by Dalton Hawkins. 43-41 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here's Sage Hansen again going around with the left hand. He's got 2 more. They don't have an answer for him.
Absolutely not. Great shot fake at the free throw line against that zone. Shot fake, got the defender in the air and finished with his left hand.
Will Arts. We're all tied up 43-43. Almost lost it as Dalton Hawkins with the dribble. Tries to go around Hammond. It's intercepted. Picked off there by the 6'7" Sage Hansen for only the second turnover of the night against the Sioux. Here's Hansen again. Hansen is going to go to the free throw line as he's hit to the deck. It's going to be a foul call against Hunter Tolsted with his first personal foul. And there's a timeout on the floor. We're going to send it back to our NCC Sports Desk for a full timeout. You're listening to Region 4 boys basketball action here on Game Day Media.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit surrisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This segment brought to you by Technex Solutions, LLC, offering measurement sales, service, and support for oil and water measurement equipment in the Bakken. Call Jason at 701-641-0647 or his email address at jason@technexsolutions.com. And Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Boston Agency, located in Crosby, North Dakota. They sell crop, farm, and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today.
We were just commenting off air. That's the way you want to come out of the locker room to start a third quarter.
Absolutely.
For the Titans.
Sage Hansen with 12 points in the third quarter here. He's got a chance to push it to 14 here with 2 free throws.
First one's up off the front iron, no good. As he goes from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. 1:02 remaining here in the third quarter. We're all tied up at 43. Hansen gives the lead to the Titans, and the #4 seed out of District 8 take the lead against the #2 seed, West Hope Newburgh Sioux. Here is Bailey. Bailey with it. Drives in with a kick out to Hawkins. That is blocked as Sage Hansen comes up with the basketball. Good defense.
Good hands by Ty Schmidt to get a hand. Great contest on that three-point attempt.
Here's Ty Schmidt again with a kick out over to Brooklyn Johnson.
Great
they find Hammond down low. Shot off the glass is no good. Kept alive by the Titans. Here is Ty Schmidt, and Schmidt puts it down for 2 more.
Great spin move on the baseline there by Schmidt.
Right now it's a 3-point lead for the Titans. Playing to get into this championship game on Thursday night. 10 seconds remaining here in the third. Bailey with a kick out to Broughton. Broughton attacks the paint. Fakes. Now puts up the hook shot. Good. I don't know how you defend that.
I mean, great defense there by both guys, Nelson and Johnson there. I mean, just even better shot by Walker Broughton there.
Yeah, what a great shot. The lead is 1 for the Titans, 46-45. We'll send it back to our NCC Sports Desk. We'll come back with more coverage of the fourth quarter. My name's RandallPederson alongside Carter Valier. After this quick timeout, we'll come back.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
As we bring it back to the Forebears Event Center here on Game Day Media, my name's RandallPederson alongside Carter Valier. The Sioux with the first possession on the Northwest Therapy Services start of our fourth quarter. Bailey with a kick out to Hawkins. Bailey gets it in the corner, puts it up from 3.
Great drive.
Good shot by Braden Bailey.
All of these perimeter players for the Sioux, I mean, they're so well taught, such great fundamentals, driving, ripping, kicking that thing out to shooters. You can tell that they're well coached.
Here is a turnover, and the TGU Titans can't afford to do that as they fought so hard in that third quarter to get back into this game with a lead at the third quarter, 46-45. The three-pointer by Bailey. The Sioux with the lead by 2 as Hawkins pulls up for 3, gets it to fall.
Awesome set there. They set a little flare screen for Hawkins, and he buries it.
Dayton Hawkins, another one. Here's a steal. Momentum shift here for the Sioux. Arts with a kick out to Tolstead. Tolstead goes in. It's going to be Arts with the basketball. Looking for somebody to throw to. Finds Bailey. Down low, it's Tolstead with the fake. Kick out to Hawkins. Dayton gives it over to Tolstead off the glass, no good. And then there's going to be a foul called against the Sioux.
Again,
it's going to go against number 11, I believe, yeah.
Yep. Again, talking about these perimeter players for the Sioux, a great shot fake there from Hawkins. You got to respect that jump shot. He gets the defender in the air, drives to the basket, and creates.
So from trailing by 1, 46-45 at the end of the third quarter, the Sioux are on a 6-0 run. The Titans have the basketball.
Got a fun one.
Lessman and Jutton checking into the game for the Sioux. Here's Brooklyn Johnson. Johnson drives in with a dipsy doodle. That's no good. Rebound by Tolstead.
He's got to get up. Looks like he's hurt.
Holding his arm. And here's a shot by Bailey. And Bailey drains another one from the three-point line.
Official timeout.
And there's going to be an official's timeout as Brooklyn Johnson holding his left elbow. The officials acknowledge the injury, so they allow number 15, Austin Blowers, to come in.
Yeah, I think Brooklyn Johnson just kind of landed on his elbow there with that spin finish there.
They get the ball inbounded. They got 2-on-1 here if they hurry. Ty Schmidt gets double teamed down low as Lessman knocks it out of his hand. It stays with the Titans with 6:12 remaining. Lessman with a few good seconds. I don't know if he got a minute in, but
seemed like
he's a spot player.
Seconds,
as number 21 comes back in for the Titans, that is Brooklyn Johnson again. Kind of still shaking his arm a little bit. Out on top, they find Johnson. Now over to Hammond. Hammond threw it away. Intercepted by the Sioux. Here's Braden Bailey. No good.
Great
Missed the shot.
Blocked
from behind. Hansen running the floor. The 6'7" sophomore brings the ball into the front court. They're down by 8. Inside to Hansen, and then we're going to have a foul call against Junton. Maddox picks up his second personal foul. Fresh 35 on the shot clock for the Titans. 54-46. The Sioux with the lead. Hammond now around the top of the key to Nelson. Inside to Hansen. Fake move, no good. Shot put up is good by Hansen.
Looked like Tolstad took a finger to the eye there.
22 points now for Sage Hansen. The lead is 6, 54-48. Over to Broughton. He fakes from 3 with a kick out.
There they go again with that flare screen to Broughton.
Broughton with the left-hand dribble. Gets an opening for 3. Good.
Nothing you can do there
Good
against
defense.
Broughton. Great defense by Nelson, but
just better offense.
and you can rise and shoot like that, man. It's tough.
That's his 5th point of the second half, 21st of the game. 57-48, under 5 minutes to play as Hansen goes up. Had a hand in his face, couldn't connect.
Great roll and find.
Tolstead rips down the rebound. Now here is Bailey, just in front of the 10-second violation. Will Arts directing traffic at the top of the key for the Sioux, finds Broughton. Now over in the corner, it's Bailey again for 3, no good as Hansen pulls down the rebound. Sage finds Ty Schmidt in the front court. Inside they go to Hansen. Hansen. And there is going to be a timeout on the floor. We'll send it back to our NCC Sports Desk for a full timeout. We'll be back after this word from our great sponsors.
Timeout Titans. Full timeout Titans.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at howgleninsuranceservices.com.
This segment brought to you by Property Purge LLC. Do you have garbage, scrap, or home goods needing to be hauled away? Call Property Purge LLC, a locally owned business specializing in junk removal, property cleanouts, and demolition services. There is no job too big or small. Call Levi Solom at 701-641-1264.
As we come back into Game Day Media, my name is Randy Pederson alongside Carter Valier. And we've got a good game here as the Titans took a 1-point lead to the fourth quarter, now trail by 9. As a shot put up by Jackson Nelson finds the range. He's got 8 points on the night so far here for the Titans.
Yeah, TGU going back to their bread and butter offense, that kind of flex cut. Jackson Nelson does a great job coming off those screens and sprinting off of them. Makes it tough to guard when you're coming that fast off screens.
Walker Broughton tries his luck from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. Why not? But he's off on that one. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Sioux. So the full court pressure put on by head coach Anthony Lee and the West Hope Newburgh Sioux. They're up by 7.
Great job breaking the press.
Hansen just towers over everybody. Got a good viewpoint. Yep. Ty Schmidt goes down low, and then he loses the handle on it. Great steal. Here comes the Sioux. Walker Broughton in a hurry with a kick out down to Tolsted. Tolsted off the glass for 2 more. Over to Hansen. Hansen drives in with a little Euro step, puts it down for 2 more. My goodness, this kid is quick.
Yeah.
For 6'7" and a sophomore, he is a prospect.
He can play. There's no doubt about it.
59-52. The Sioux with a 7-point lead. Seems like the Sioux have found another gear here in the fourth quarter.
They're really changing up what they're doing on offense, calling a lot more set plays, a lot more screens, trying to free up some perimeter players from the Sioux.
Broughton with a step back 3, good for 3 more.
Wow.
He is feeling it tonight.
Randy, he hit that step back 3 with 2 seconds left in the shot clock. Whoa, that was quick.
There is Brooklyn Johnson with the bucket off the right glass. Comes up with a little hitch in his giddy up. Limps into the front court.
I didn't even have time to talk. They got that ball up the court so quick.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll send it back to our NCC Sports Desk after a few words from our sponsors. Back after this full timeout. I guess that was only a 30-second timeout. Our officials kind of faked us out with telling us it was a full timeout, but the minds were changed, and we'll roll with the punches, so to speak. But just looking at the scorebook for the Sioux, they're down by 1 at the end of the third quarter. They put in 5 3-pointers and 1 deuce here in the fourth quarter.
They can shoot. They got shooters all over the floor.
They hold an 8-point lead, 62-54 with 2.5 minutes to go here in the contest, looking to punch their ticket to a championship game on Thursday night. Who will come away? The TGU Titans or the Sioux? As I'm sure Anthony Lee is going to try to whittle some time off the clock. Don't seem to be in too much of a hurry.
TGU extending their man-to-man pressure here in the half court. Really looking to speed up the Sioux here.
Step back 3 again for Broughton. No good as he goes off the back iron. No good. You almost think that they're going to go in every time he shoots.
Yeah.
As the foul is called against number 14, Hunter Tolstead. That's his third, I guess.
Both coaches here for TGU wearing suit and tie. I like assistant coach Abraham Hardeman, his tie. It's American flag.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, nice. Here is Ty Schmidt for 3. That's no good as Tolstead again cleans up the boards on another rebound for the Sioux as Arts pulls the trigger, no good. Walker Broughton with the rebound, and before the shot's away, we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be against the Titans, number 30. That'll be Jackson Nelson with his first personal foul, so a fresh 35 goes on the shot clock. Time becoming a factor here for the Titans. They're down by 8 in the corner, and now they have a timeout that is called by Anthony Lee. So we're going to take a timeout as well, and we'll send it back to our NCC Sports Desk. This time it is a full timeout.
D&L Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
As we come back for the final 1:36 in the fourth quarter, it'll be Sioux basketball.
Yeah, if you're TGU here, only one team foul. I think you got to start thinking about fouling, getting to the double bonus here. Anybody but Ty Schmidt needs to foul.
There is going to be a foul by Sage Hansen. Hansen picks up his third.
Down 8. Now you got 2 team fouls. Got to get to 5 so we can try and extend this game. Down 8.
1:24 to go. Another fresh 35 goes on the shot clock. Sioux with the basketball. They're just kind of content to run some time off the clock. Maybe it'll be somebody for the Titans trying to foul. They should have fouled 20 seconds ago. As Hawken gives it up to Arts. Arts goes down low to Tolstead. Fake shot is blocked. Picked up there by the Titans. They got to go.
Need a bucket here. Need a quick one.
Brooklyn Johnson's going to try it from 3. That's no good. Rebound by Tolstead as we have another foul on the floor. Tolstead picks himself up off the floor.
Nothing wrong with that one. Again, need to get to 5 fouls so we can extend this ball game. Now we're at 3 team fouls.
Carson Hammond with his first personal foul. That's a 3rd team foul. And again, here's a quick foul against the Titans. It's going to go against Hammond again. Hammond with his 2nd personal foul. That is the 4th team foul, so now they got to play the game of putting them at the free throw line, hoping that they don't make the free throws, and see if they can connect. As the foul by Brooklyn Johnson, his 3rd, will send Braden Bailey to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2.
And they played that pretty well. Went for the steal first. They're going to put Braden Bailey to the free throw line. Now they're in the double bonus here. If he misses them both here, look to get that thing ahead quick. Don't necessarily need a 3. Look to get a quick 2. Maybe a good duck in inside to Sage Hansen. Still got 3 timeouts here for the Titans. Look for them to use one off of a miss or a make here.
Yeah, they got to go. They got to hope Braden Bailey doesn't connect, but that is not the case. And so Juntman is checking back in. He'll replace Dalton Hawkins.
Probably more of a defensive substitution here. Get some defense in for offense.
They got to go.
Rolling the ball up the floor. That clock doesn't start until you touch it.
Right.
Smart move.
Almost missed up there.
I'd call a timeout here if I was TGU.
Yeah, Ty Schmidt gives it up to Hammond. Hammond with a kick out to Sage Hansen. Step back three for the big fella.
Oh.
That's no good. I thought that was it.
Sure. Man.
Then we have a quick foul against the Titans. It's going to go against number 30, Jackson Nelson, his second personal foul. That sends Walker Broughton to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2 more. He's got a 24-point performance right now, has a shooter's touch. Now, 1 more point, he'll hit his season average of 25.9. He's got 25 right now. Next one away is good as well.
And truthfully, he's been defended very well today.
Yeah,
just made some incredible shots.
He's had to work for his points tonight, but he's a special kind of player as Ty Schmidt puts up the 3-pointer. That is no good.
That'll about do it here.
And that'll about do it here as Walker Broughton keeps possession of the basketball, goes back to Tolsted. Tolsted into the front court. Now they give it up to Walker Broughton as the Titans are going to let the clock run out.
Great
Walker Broughton will hold the basketball. Your final score, the Sioux coming from 1 point down at the end of the third quarter to take out the TGU Titans 65-54. We're going to send it back to our NCC Sports Desk as we run down our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Back after this timeout.
RandallPederson Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oil field companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
This segment brought to you by Property Purge, LLC. Do you have garbage, scrap, or home goods needing to be hauled away? Call Property Purge, LLC, a locally owned business specializing in junk removal, property cleanouts, and demolition services. There is no job too big or small. Call Levi Solom at 701-641-1264.
And as we come back to our D&L Paraffin post-game show, we have a final score here for West Hope Newburgh Sioux, 65, the TGU Titans 54. As we look at the numbers, Carter, the West Hope Newburgh Sioux 22 out of 53 from the field, 9 out of 13 from the charity stripe, 12 three-pointers in the game tonight, and according to my unofficial books, only 2 turnovers in the contest tonight. And for the TGU Titans, they were 23 out of 37 from the field, 4 out of 6 from the free throw line, 2 three-pointers tonight, 16 turnovers tonight as they kind of cleaned things up after the first half was over. Come back and got a 1-point lead against the Sioux, leading 46-45 at the end of 3, but then got outscored 20-8 in the fourth quarter. And it's the Sioux with a 65-54 win over the TGU Titans. As we look at the individual numbers for the Sioux, the Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game goes to Walker Broughton with 26 points. 11 points put down by Braden Bailey, 10 points for Dalton Hawkins, 8 points for Hunter Tolstead, 6 points for Dayton Hawkins, 3 points for Will Arts, and 1 point for Maddox Juntanen for a total of 65 points tonight. And for the TGU Titans, they got 24 points out of the big guy, Sage Hansen, who put on quite a show with 17 points in the second half to get them back into the game, but falls short, 65-54. 10 points put down by Carson Hammond, 8 points each for Brooklyn Johnson and Jackson Nelson, and 4 points for Ty Schmidt, playing with foul trouble most of the night, for a total of 54 points tonight. Again, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game goes to Walker Broughton of the West Hope Newburgh Sioux, as the Sioux punch their ticket to the championship game on Thursday night. They improved their record to 22-2 on the season. The Titans will play the third and fourth place game. Their record falls to 16-8. That third place game still a very important game as you're fighting to keep your season alive to get into the state qualifier round on Saturday down here at Four Bears Event Center in Newtown. Pretty good game here tonight, Carter.
Yeah, no doubt. Like you said, that third place game is going to be very important. I think TGU has shown they can beat anybody. They're a great team. They really turned it up defensively in that second half, came out really firing. Sometimes, they should really be proud of the way that they played, Randy.
Yeah.
They played so well. Walker Broughton, guys like that, they just made incredible shots. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do.
Got to tip your hat sometimes.
Absolutely.
That's been our broadcast of our first game. We're going to send it back to our NCC Sports Desk. We'll take a little break, do a few things, and we'll come back with the start of our second semifinal game. It'll be the Bishop Ryan Lions taking on the Our Redeemer Christian School Knights. Back after this timeout.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency. Game 1. TechNext Solutions, Mount Trail County Health Center, Private, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor.
Property Purge, LLC. North Country Mercantile and Equipment. Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Alexander Public School Foundation. Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. RTC Networks. TNT Measurements. MC Property and Maintenance. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated. United Quality Cooperative.
Flag Family Media.
broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at Game Day Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with Game Day Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Pederson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on Game Day Media. Game Day Media, more than a game.
Today's Game Day Media Division B Region 4 Boys Basketball Tournament is brought to you by
NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, Tech Next Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor,
Property Purge, LLC, North Country Mercantile and Equipment, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Alexander Public School Foundation, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, RTC Networks, TNT Measurements, MC Property and Maintenance, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, United Quality Cooperative,
Flag Family Media.
The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of Game Day Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by Game Day Media, LLP.
At Hoagland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hoaglandinsuranceservices.com.
One game in the books here on Game Day Media from the Four Bears Events Center. Welcome back to our broadcast here of the Region 4 semifinal round. Second game on the night. It'll be the Bishop Ryan Lions, the number 2 ranked team in the state of North Dakota, I believe, on the latest media poll. And it'll be our Redeemers Christian School Knights. The Knights, the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. The Lions, the home team on the scoreboard. And as we look at our Hoagland Insurance Services starting lineups, I want to introduce ourselves. My name is Randy Pederson alongside Carter Valier. We had a good one in that first one, expecting a just as good a one here in the second game.
Absolutely. Our Redeemers Knights, kind of more known for their defense, I think. Look for them to, start jumping some of the ball screens that you see from the Bishop Ryan Lions. That's kind of what they did against Alexander and really stopped their offense. Bishop Ryan runs kind of a similar offense to Alexander, a lot of ball screens, a lot of modern stuff. Look for guys like Nolan Schmidt, the freshman, to provide a spark offensively.
Starting lineup sponsored by Hoagland Insurance Services for the Knights: Peyton Lindbow, Jace Weekly, Wyatt Weekly, Nolan Schmidt, and Andrew Eby. The head coach, Brock Tietz. The record for our Redeemers is 16-7. They come into this game out of District 8 as the number 3 seed, as we have an entire District 8 semifinal round here tonight. Their opponent tonight, the number 2 ranked team in the state of North Dakota, the Bishop Ryan Lions. They're coached up by Brody Bosch, and they are the number 1 seed out of District 8. So number 1 versus number 3 as we look at the Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup for the Lions. It'll be number 4, Hayden Say. Maxon Sheen gets the start tonight. Jet Lundeen, that's a good name for him. Jet Lundeen, he turns on the burners. And Jet Lundeen, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game from last night. As we continue on with our Haugland Insurance Services lineup, it is number 33, Blake Kaler. And rounding out the starting lineup, another big one, 6'7" junior, Ramsey Walls. And look for that Walls-Lundeen combination here tonight as the number 2 ranked team in the state of North Dakota puts it on the line here tonight.
Randy, there's no better place to be for some Class B basketball. Bishop Ryan, number 2 in the state. Our Redeemers receiving votes. This region is stacked.
And as we bring it in here to our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off, our officials tonight here for our second final game, it is Richard Sinar, Tyler Jessen, and our lead official tonight, Jarek Hansen. The A-team of officials. I don't know if you agree as a coach, but they're pretty good. That's why they're here.
I just got a notification on my Apple Watch for high sound levels. This place is loud. This place is ready to go.
We are ready as the opening tip on your Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off is controlled by the Lions. Here is Say. Say with the basketball. Hayden finds Sheen. Now on the left side, Say goes in, looks inside as they're playing zone defense right now. Man-to-man defense, it looks like. Jet Lundeen off the glass starts this game where he left off last game with a 2-point field goal.
I love the way that they're guarding Ramsey Walls. Eby's long himself, 6'4", going 3/4 high with help behind. I love this strategy here from our Redeemers.
Again, man-to-man coverage by the Lions. They find Eby at the top of the key wearing their dark uniforms tonight. The Lions wearing their white home uniforms tonight. Here's Wyatt Weekly with a kick out to Eby. Now they find Lindbo. Lindbo out on top. They go to Wyatt Weekly for 3. No good as Jet Lundeen pulls down the rebound for the Lions. The Lions are running.
They're pushing that ball ahead quick.
Hayden Say finds Blake Kaler. Now out to Sheen. Down low to Ramsey. Ramsey blocked from behind. We're going to have a foul called against Andrew Eby. On the foul, it will send the 6'7" junior Ramsey Walls to the charity stripe to shoot 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line.
Lions have a great culture throughout their team. You know, they kind of huddle after that foul. You know, they get together as a team and kind of talk about stuff. You love to see that. Great culture.
Walls puts down the first one. He'll get a second one as he was in the act of shooting. And he had 23 points last night. Jet Lundeen had 27 points last night. They had 50 points as a duo last night as the Lions out to a quick 4-0 lead. 6:40 to go here in the first quarter. Nolan Schmidt, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game for the Knights last night, at the top of the key, finds Wyatt Weekly. Weekly with the dribble.
Limbo and Weekly.
Weekly has the ball, last touched out of bounds. It goes off of Ramsey Walls' hands. That's the 6'7" Ramsey Walls was guarding. Couldn't control it.
I was told a 7'1" wingspan for the 6'7" Ramsey Walls.
Wow. Here is a runner by Wyatt Weekly, and Weekly with the first bucket of the night for the Knights. Inside they go to Walls. Ramsey with the dribble, one dribble. Good footwork as Ramsey Walls puts down his first field goal of the night. Wow.
I mean, good defense by EB. You just got to do a little bit better job sliding. Walls is just so skilled down in the post.
For 6'7", he's got some excellent footwork. 5:45 remaining here in the first quarter. The Knights with the basketball, trailing by 4.
Lots of off-ball screening going on by the Knights offense. You love to see it. Makes it tough to guard.
Ball's on the deck. Here is Weekly. That is Jason missing the little bunny from about 5 feet out. Here come the Lions again as Hayden Say slows things down on the left wing, finds Ramsey Walls, now gets it back to Hayden. Hayden with the drive from the paint, blocked there, out of bounds by Wyatt Weekly. Great defense by the freshman. These kids are young for our Redeemers.
Absolutely.
Hayden Say triggers the inbounds pass, goes out on top to Ramsey Walls. Walls now gets it back to Say with the drive. Off the glass, good for 2 more. Hayden Say with his first bucket of the night.
Walls setting a lot of ball screens. The Knights are making it tough for him to kind of roll to the basket. They're doing a great job. That wing guy is tagging him and not allowing him a free roll to the basket. Great job by the Knights there.
Lions 3 for 3 from the field so far here in the first quarter. Here is Nolan Schmidt going hard to the basket, but the ball is going to go off the leg of the Lions, so it stays with the the Knights.
14 on the shot clock here. Look for a quick one here to EB.
They trigger the inbounds to Lindbo. Lindbo, the southpaw, puts up the three-pointer. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Eby. Eby kicks it back out to Jace Weekly, finds Wyatt. Wyatt with the drive is going to get held up there by Hayden Say. Say picking up his first personal foul.
Weekly with a great jab step, beats Say off the dribble. Say just kind of gets his hand in there and hand checks him.
Substitution for the Lions. It's number 2, Jack Pesa, coming in the game.
The Knights have a lot of great baseline out of bounds play. I might have to steal a few of these for myself, Randy.
Yeah. Always coaching, Coach. 4:20 to go. Carter is a junior high basketball coach for the Pirates out of Tioga, North Dakota. As Lundeen puts up the three-pointer. Understand that you're putting together a traveling ball club in junior high and going to get those Pirates back in tune and keep them going.
Absolutely. I got a group that loves basketball. They want to play, so fun group of kids.
Here's Lundeen with an easy bucket. Off the fast break, turnover.
Again, Randy, I talked about their culture. Walls with the assist. He points to his teammate, acknowledging great pass. I love that.
Timeout on the floor. Quick timeout. We'll come back after a few words from one of our great Game Day Media sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
And as we come back here to Game Day Media, we want to mention that Stanley defeated the South Prairie Max Royals 52-30 in the opening semifinal round down at the Dome. Game Day Media with full video coverage of that semifinal night.
Nice Iverson cut there from number 5, Peyton Lindbo.
Lindbo struggled from the three-point line. Puts up a shot, gives it up to
got away
Jace
with one
Weekly.
There. Say with the poke from behind. I thought he might have got a little bit of his arm. Got away with it.
Here's Jet Lundeen getting blocked by Weekly, but we're going to have a foul on the floor. I don't think they're going to.
Lundeen does a great job of kind of changing paces. You know, he's not always playing at 100 miles per hour. He's kind of slowing down, changing paces, makes it tough to guard.
Nolan Schmidt with that last foul for the Knights. Out on top, Hayden Say looks to his coach. Wants to run the rub the chest play, is what Coach Bosch says to his point guard.
Man, crossover.
Crossover move as
and one, Randy.
As Sheen puts down the three-pointer. That bucket is good by Max Sheen. for 3. That foul is whistled against the number 10, Jace Weekly, with his first one. So Max Sheen to the free throw line for the and one for a 4-point play.
Great assist by Say. Awesome crossover move there. And dish.
Unable to come away with the free throw from the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line as the Knights come into the front court trailing by 11. They need a bucket bad.
They're running a lot of good things. They just got to score. They just got to hit these shots.
Eby pulls the trigger from the just inside the three-point line. Comes away empty, and the Lions continue to run, hustling the ball into the front court every possession. Jet Lundeen with a quick first step goes to the baseline with a kick out to Ramsey Walls. Walls goes to the baseline, puts up the shot, no good, hits the deck, no call.
Again, our Redeemers kind of jumping those ball screens that the Knights are setting. There's a couple of different ways you can go about that. Pick and fade like Ramsey Walls did there, or kind of get to that short roll to that free throw line area, hit him, kind of go 2-on-1.
Unforced turnover by the Crusaders. They couldn't handle the pass into the corner. Turns the ball back over to the Lions. Lions, Jet Lundeen at the top of the key, runs into trouble. Good steal by the Knights. Here is Jace Weekly with his first bucket of the night. They needed a bucket bad there. They're down by 9, 13-4.
Great hands there by Nolan Schmidt getting that steal. And Weekly scoring on the other end.
Here is Jet Lundeen with the shot from the baseline. What a great shot again. My goodness.
Tough pull-up mid-range jumper with the hand in his face. I mean, he's just a good player, shot maker.
Only a junior. I don't know, I'm glad I'm not guarding him. Andrew Eby out on top. They go to Jace Weekly, 4-3. The southpaw missed everything. So the lid on the bucket still with only 2 field goals here in the first quarter. The Knights down by 11, 15-4, as Nolan Schmidt will check back in. Not Nolan, that is Bryce Vibetto trying to find some offense off of his bench. It is Brock Tietz having a little conversation with Jace Weekly.
But again, the Knights getting the shots that they want. It seems like they're just not converting.
I think he's trying to instill some confidence into Jace.
No doubt.
Hayden Say goes out to number 33, Blake Kaler, with a three-pointer.
Calling out a set here.
18-4, under a minute to go here. It's been all Lions here in the first quarter.
Going to a kind of a flex offense here.
Here's Vibetto pulling the trigger from 3. That one's off the mark as well.
Again, a wide open 3. You just got to convert.
Hayden Say hustles the ball into the front court and then gets called for the travel as he drug his foot. Second turnover of the night here in the first quarter for the Lions. They're still up 18-4 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. 34.9 seconds remaining as the shot clock is turned off. Engelhard comes into the front court, has the ball go off the leg of the Lions. It'll stay with the Knights with 26.4 seconds remaining. Augustus Engelhard will now come out of the out of bounds area, and he'll be replaced by Nolan Schmidt, who triggers it into Engelhard. Engelhard cross-court pass to Vibetto for 3. Nice. Good. Vibetto with a three-pointer from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line.
That's what they needed there.
15 seconds to go as Hayden Say says, we want one shot, kids.
Look for a high ball screen here from Ramsey Walls.
Here is Say. Kicking it out to Kaler, now to Lundeen. Lundeen through his legs. Throws up a desperation shot, off the glass, no good. Your score at the end of the first quarter. On your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it's the Bishop Bryan Lions 18. Our Redeemers Knights 7. We'll set it back to our Game Day Media NCC Sports Desk for a word from one of our great sponsors.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
This segment is brought to you by Thrivent Financial. For all your financial planning needs in Northwest North Dakota, please call Kyle Hansen or Becky Gettle, your local Thrivent advisors at 701-628-2394. And Flag Family Media, located at 1090 AM and 92.7 FM, your source for conservative talk show radio. Make sure you download that KTGO mobile app.
As we begin our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter, the Knights with the first possession, trailing by 11, 18-7. Getting the shots, they went 3 out of 10 from the field goal. Only shooting 30% as Lindbo gives up the basketball. Out on top is Schmidt. Spin move, drives into the paint, blocked down by Ramsey Walls. Picked up there by Wyatt Weekly. Continue on here. Here's Wyatt Weekly into the paint with a kick out to Schmidt. Schmidt now goes into the paint again, this time off the glass, no good. Continues to fight for the basketball. Andrew Eby with the rebound. Knights with a third possession here to start the second quarter.
Great effort here on the offensive glass by the Knights. These kids all work hard. They're young, they work hard. Look to get some more second chance points here.
Foul whistled against number 2, Jack Pesa. His first personal foul. And so it'll be the Knights triggering the inbounds pass. Trailing by 11, 18-7. They inbound the basketball to Schmidt. The freshman goes out on top to another freshman.
Wow.
Wyatt Weekly. Wyatt with the drive gets tied up, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lions. That'll be counted as a turnover. Their fourth against the Knights.
They're letting these kids play down low. I see a lot of bumping and shoving down low. They're letting them play. It's getting physical.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think the Lions are better suited for that type of play, to tell you the truth.
Absolutely.
Here is Say down amongst the bigs with a kick out.
How did he make that pass?
It is number 2, Pesa with the
He is
shot.
such a great passer, Hayden Say.
That's just a lot of basketball where you know your teammates are going to be there all the time. Another turnover on the interception by Sheen. But you play so much together, you kind of know where everybody's going to be at all times, right?
Yep.
Kind of like the quarterback knowing where everybody's supposed to go.
And great coaching, great perimeter movement, teaching that in practice, knowing where you're supposed to be off of a dribble drive from the baseline, drifting, filling that corner.
Here is Jet Lundeen out of the out-of-bounds play, drives hard to the basket, gets tripped up, no call. Lions fans kind of wondering where the whistle's at. As Lindbo puts down one from the Tioga's Hardware three-point line. Lindbo doing the Lindbo.
Another big three. Look for them to chip their way back into this game with some outside shooting.
They've got 2 3-pointers so far in the game as Pesa.
Might have got away with a travel there.
I think he got away with a double dribble too. Here is Say with a little step move. That's no good. We're going to have a foul called against the Knights. Sends Hayden Say to the free throw line, and I understand he's got a younger brother.
Yeah, I watched his 3rd grade younger brother. He plays travel basketball with my nephew. He's quite the player. He's a fun one to watch.
As Hayden Say misses the front end of the 2 foul attempts. He's got 2 points on the night. Second one by Hayden is in. So Hayden now with 3 points. As the Knights rush the ball into the front court, trailing by 9.
Go into a little zoom action there. It's a down screen followed by a dribble handoff, allows some dribble penetration. They get a bucket there.
Andrew Eby with the first bucket of the night for him. Cross-court pass over to Pesa. Down low as the ball stolen away. Good defense by the Knights. Here comes Lindbo. Lindbo gets away with a carry. Now a bounce pass over to Weekly. Jace with the drive, guarded by Sheen, puts up the shot, no good, got clipped on the head, on the shot.
Had his hand on his back.
Right,
That's going to be a foul every time. Number 10, Max Sheen's kind of wondering, what did I do? Well, you can't have the hand on your back. You got to show the ref 2 hands.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened there.
So that sends Jace Weekly to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2. The first one's off the back iron. No good, as Jace, a 6'4" junior.
Weekly just got to take a deep breath, go through his routine, put this one in. He needs to build some confidence here.
There you go. He hits the second one of 2. He's got 3 points now tonight. The lead is 6 as they whittle it down. Trailed by 11 at the end of the first quarter, 18-7. Over to Jet Lundeen. Lundeen at the top of the key finds Walls at the top. Now Say with the quick feet with a kick out to Pesa. Pesa through his legs goes to the baseline, runs out of real estate, throws it away. Turnover by the Lions. Here come the Knights.
Our Redeemers do such a great job defensively. They can run kind of a gap man-to-man defense. Makes it so tough to dribble drive. They're one pass away. They're sitting in those gaps, taking away those dribble drive lanes.
Lindbo with the missed shot. The Lions come back in a hurry into the front court. Pesa goes out on top. Goes to Say. Now over to Lundeen. Lundeen drives the baseline. Runs out
Great defense.
Runs out of Clark, and Brock Teets, the head coach for the Knights, cheering on, but nothing you can do about that one as Ramsey Walls got the ball behind the defense, and there's a timeout on the floor. We're going to step aside. We'll head back to our NCC Sports Desk for a few words from our great sponsors. We'll be back.
This segment brought to you by Technex Solutions, LLC, offering measurement, sales, service, and support for oil and water measurement equipment in the Baca. Call Jason at 701-641-0647 or his email address at jason@technexsolutions.com. And Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Boston Agency, located in Crosby, North Dakota. They sell crop, farm, and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today.
As we come out of that timeout, your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it's the Bishop Ryan Lions 21, the Our Redeemer Knights 13, the Knights with the basketball. 4:10 remaining here in the first half.
Our Redeemers got to do what they keep doing offensively. I mean, they're getting a lot of great looks, just got to hit these shots.
Wyatt Weekly dribbles in with the southpaw, challenges, goes out to Eby, wasn't expecting it, throws it towards the NCC Sports Desk.
Great
Good
catch,
hands.
Randy.
Good hands.
Great catch. Look at that.
Doing it all.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get that, Nick?
Did you play shortstop?
No, I played center field.
Center field, well.
Here we go. Hand the ball over to Jarek Hansen. Should have kept it as a souvenir. Ramsey Walls puts it in for 2.
Wow, Ramsey Walls.
23-13, a 10-point advantage for the Lions over the Knights. Here is a swat out of bounds, kept alive by the Lions. And now we're going to have a foul on the floor as Sheen helps up Jace Weekly. And we're going to have a foul called. It's going to go against. Didn't see who the foul was on. We'll wait for Charlie Moran to tell us who it is.
Looked like Jet Lundeen with the push from behind after that loose ball.
As they wait for Wyatt Weekly to tie his shoes, it'll be Colin Swenson into the game. Triggering the inbounds pass, goes out to Eby. Wyatt Weekly with the drive. Now picks up his dribble, goes to Swenson at the top. Jace Weekly for 3. What a good shot by Jace Weekly. Sometimes those southpaws, when they shoot from 3, they're good. They're good. Kind of fun to watch. Here's Ramsey Walls again, getting it behind the defense and lob it into him and puts it off the glass for an easy deuce.
Yeah, it's tough. They're kind of playing 3/4 high, not quite a full front. That help from behind just got to be a little bit tighter on him. I mean, it's easier said than done when you got a 6'7" guy that you can just throw it up to, but
There's Jace again. Now he's
good shot.
Starting to get things going. After he got taken out of the game, head coach Brock Tietz was talking to him face to face, and I'm sure he said, you got to kick it into gear here.
Yep,
he's done just that. He's responded well.
He looks way more confident. Looks like he's back into this game.
6 points now in the quarter. 8 on the game for Jace Weekly.
There we go. Send the double.
Sheen with the three-point effort. No good. Good box out by the Knights.
Yep, they sent a double there on Walls. Made him kick out.
Last time these two teams met up is a 1-point victory for the Lions over the Knights back on February 26th. Almost a steal by the Lions. Here's Swenson out to Jace Weekly again. Quick trigger, no good. As the Lions, Walls pulls down the rebound. It was 46-45 back on the 26th of February.
Yeah, and again, this Our Redeemers team, they almost beat number 1 ranked North Star earlier in this year too. So
yeah,
again,
they
they're
can play
a
ball.
good team.
Sheen again for 3, rattles it home.
He can shoot. He can hit from the few steps behind that pro line. He's a great shooter.
Yeah. 28-18 with a minute 15 to go here in the first half. Nolan Schmidt, kind of quiet here tonight. He's going to go to the charity stripe. Are they going to call it a shot on the? No, it's not going to be a foul on the shot. It's going to go against number 31, Jet Lundeen.
Yeah, Jet Lundeen kind of got beat off the dribble there. Tried that, old school poke from behind and leak out the other way. Got called for the foul there.
That's his second personal foul, and a minute 10 to go. Andrew Eby goes to Swenson. Back out to Eby at the top of the key. Swenson replaces him there. Now over to Engelhard. Engelhard throws it out to Eby. Here is Schmidt for
Great
3.
shot.
Good rotation by the Knights, getting that 3-point field goal, getting them to within 7.
Great rhythm 3. Jet Lundeen right back at you. Wow, Randy.
Take that.
That didn't take long.
Take that. I'll match yours.
Took about 3 seconds to inbound that and get that shot off. Wow.
31-21. Let's see how the Knights respond. It is Engelhard going out to Swenson. Swenson on the left wing now finds Engelhard as he goes to the top of the key. Guarded there. Only one foul for the Knights here in the second quarter.
10 seconds left on the shot clock here. Look for something to go to the rim. Great
There
D
is.
by Lundeen.
The
Wow,
ball.
that's off of our Redeemers Knights. Wow,
Yeah.
great defense there from Jet Lundeen.
Good defense by the Lions, and with 9 seconds to go, let's see if they can push the ball up in a hurry here. I'm sure that Hayden Say will do just that. They fly by the NCC Sports Desk. Say continues with the dribble, goes to Sheen, pulls a trigger from 3, missed everything as Lundeen comes down with the rebound. Can't get it off before the buzzer sounds to end the first half of play. Your halftime score, it's the Bishop Ryan Lions 31, the Our Redeemer Knights 21. We'll come back as we head to the NCC Sports Desk for our halftime report after this 3-minute timeout.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybbeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Shop our locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene, or check us out at our website at www.uqcoop.com.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Pregame Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505. or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime. As we come back into Game Day Media at the half, it is the Bishop Ryan Lions 31, the Our Redeemers Knights 21, a 10-point advantage as the Lions held a 18-7 lead at the end of the first quarter. And the Knights come back a little bit in that second quarter, but they still trail by 10, 31-21 as they head to the locker room. The Ryan Lions were 12 out of 16 from the field, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. They had 4 three-pointers and only 4 turnovers in that first half of play. 8 out of 20 for the Knights from the field, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. 4 three-pointers tonight for the Knights with 6 turnovers in the first half of play. As we look at the individual numbers, Ramsey Walls leads all scorers with 10 points. 9 points put in by Jet Lundeen. 6 points for Max Sheen. 3 points each for Hayden Say and Blake Kaler for a total of 31 points tonight. And I am missing 2 points in my scorebook. We're going to try to figure out where I'm missing them, but my records show that Jace Weekly has got 8 points. No, I got it right. 8 points. And 3 points each for Bryce Vibetto, Nolan Schmidt, and Peyton Lindbow. And 2 points put in by Andrew Eby. I'm an accountant. I'm an accountant. I need a calculator to add what's 2 plus 2. You know?
Yeah.
But, all in all, they're within 10 points. They're not out of the reach yet by any means. The Knights aren't. But what are the Knights going to have to do to get back and cut this lead and get into the single digits for the deficit?
Well, Randy, no real complex resolution here. Just got to make shots. They're getting the shots they want. They're getting great open shots. They just got to hit them. They got to hit their threes. Bishop Ryan, they only allow 44 points a game. So I mean, they're not far off here.
They're pretty stingy.
Yeah, I mean, more known for their shooting, their offensive prowess, but I mean, they're great defenders. So look for our Redeemers. Keep doing what they're doing. Just got to hit shots. Stay in this one. Maybe the only tweak I'd see on offense, do a little bit better job on Ramsey Walls. I know a little bit better, easier said than done. Maybe they go to a full front, make it a little bit harder for them to throw that lob pass into them underneath. We'll see what adjustments our Redeemers Knights make out of halftime.
That's been our halftime report here on Game Day Media. My name is RandallPederson alongside Carter Valier. We'll send it back to our NCC Sports Desk. When we come back, it'll be time for our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second half in our final semifinal round game here tonight. If you're just joining us in our first action, it was the West Hope Newburgh Sioux punching their ticket to the championship game with a 65-54 win over the TGU Titans in game one of the night here tonight. We'll be back after we hear from a few of our great Game Day Media sponsors.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center, great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
As we come back for the start of our Northwest Therapy Services second half, the first possession of the ball game here in the second half will go to the Our Redeemers Knights right in front of our NCC Sports Desk, as it's the Knights trailing by 10, 31-21. No secret, they got to find some more points.
We saw the way TGU came out of halftime, sparked by their defense as Andrew Eby gets a quick bucket.
No, that was Jace Weekly.
Sorry, Jace Weekly.
Yeah, Weekly with the big bucket with the left hand off the glass. The lead is 8, 31-23. Just starting here the second half as Sheen goes right side to Jet Lundeen. Looking inside, goes cross court to Say. Say with a spin move. Shot from the block is no good. Good defense by the Knights. As I'm sure head coach Brock Tietz is challenging his team to rise to the occasion. It's always hard to beat a team 3 times in a season.
No doubt.
Can tonight be that night as Eby misses the bunny?
Gotta hit that one with a lefty layup there. Gotta make those bunnies.
Jet Lundeen finds Say on the left wing. Now out on top to Sheen. He pulls the trigger from deep three. No good. Long rebound comes out to C. Now down low. It's Ramsey Walls. Shot up. Good. Ramsey Walls gets his 12th point of the game. As Lindbo goes to the baseline. The southpaw gives it up to another southpaw. They got 3 southpaws starting here for the Knights here. Nolan Schmidt gets blocked by Ramsey Walls as Blake Kaler runs down the block shot. So Knights come into the front court. Jet Lundin stops for 3, no good, as Eby pulls down the rebound.
It's tough to get any offense going with the shot blocking prowess of Ramsey Walls. He just alters shots, block shots.
Out on top, Eby gets the basket, but shoots the basket. But there's a nice rebound and putback by Wyatt Weekly on the second offensive rebound. Puts it down for 2. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 33-25 is your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. My name's Randy Pederson alongside Carter Valier as Ramsey Walls pulls the trigger for a quick 3. Kaler runs down the rebound, gets it out to C. C goes up, puts it up off the glass, going to get fouled. That foul is called against number 13, I believe, Wyatt Weekly, with his second personal.
Great offensive rebound there by Blake Kaler as he gets position opposite of the shot. Gets that offensive rebound kick out to Hayden Say.
Hayden Say misses the first one of 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. And another lefty goes from the free throw line, puts it down for his 4th point of the night. 34-25, 5:40 remaining. Nolan Schmidt for the Knights goes over to Lindbo. Lindbo finds Eby at the top of the key. I don't know if they're trying to draw Ramsey Walls out of the middle there or not, but he's not going anywhere.
Eby not really a threat from outside, so Ramsey Walls is kind of just able to roam the middle of the floor, middle of the paint,
Andrew Eby misses one from the right elbow. Here comes Walls. Walls goes in. Nice footwork again. Walls with his 14th point. Second bucket here in the third quarter. Under 5 minutes to play as the Knights now trailed by 11, 36-25.
Couple stagger screens along the baseline for Nolan Schmidt.
Lindbo goes to Nolan Schmidt, guarded by Lundin. Schmidt gives it up to Wyatt Weekly. They post down C. Out to Eby again from the free throw line. This time Andrew Eby connects.
And he's got to hit those if we want to draw Ramsey Walls out of the paint. Great shot there by Eby.
36-27 with 4:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Hayden Say with it, finds Jet Lundin along the baseline. He drives, puts up the shot, altered there by the Knights as a rebound comes away to the Knights. They go over to Lindbo. 4-3, no good. Lindbo with only 1 bucket tonight from three-point line. There's a turnover again by the Lions. And there's a travel as Nolan Schmidt. And then we're going to have a technical foul called. The technical foul is called against the Ryan Lions.
I didn't see what happened there.
I don't know.
Was it on the bench, maybe?
No, it was on a player. And so they're going to have to put somebody at the free throw line as Sheen picks up the foul. And there was a technical foul as well. So Colin Swenson goes to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Misses that one.
Wonder if it wasn't on Lundin. He's kind of looks frustrated over there on the sideline.
Yeah, I don't know who it was on, but
not sure.
Yeah, I think it's Sheen that maybe he's going to the bench to think about it.
Yeah.
the way it looks as Lundin stays in the game as coaches take Max Sheen out of the game after the technical foul. And so it is the Knights basketball. 3:49 to go. Nolan Schmidt, what a great move.
Okay, only a 6-point game here.
38-28. 10-point game.
Looking at the wrong score.
Yeah, well, okay, now it's 36.
Okay, now it's a 6-point game.
Yeah, so they They had some trouble there.
I think they pushed the wrong button there.
They must have pushed the wrong button. So 36, you're right. I shouldn't have doubted a coach. And 36-30, but they did have the wrong score up there for a while. So
both teams still have 4 timeouts left. Those might come in handy as we have a close one down the stretch.
Jet Lundin just powers his way down low and puts it in for his 11th point of the game.
He's stronger than he looks, Randy. That's a great shot there in the lane.
38-30. Down low. They go to Jace Weekly, and Weekly puts it in for 2. Weekly with 12 points tonight. Averages 13 on the season. It's a 6-point lead again, 38-32. Jet Lundin looking inside. They kind of double teaming Ramsey Walls.
Now they're going to the full front on Walls. Great help defense there from Colin Swenson.
Jet Lundin no good. The put back by Ramsey Walls is no good. Here come the Knights again, trailing by 6. He finds Swenson. Now out to Schmidt. Schmidt gives it up to Colin. Now over to Engelhard. Schmidt to Swenson for 3.
Man,
good.
You can't leave him open. He had such a great game yesterday. I think he hit 2 or 3 threes.
Yeah.
You can't leave that guy open in the corner.
Yeah.
I love this kid.
And now we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It is the Bishop Ryan Lions 38, the Our Redeemer Knights 35. We'll send it back to our NCC Sports Desk for a word from one of our great game day media sponsors.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
As we bring it back here to the Four Bears Event Center, Tioga Medical Center scoreboard is the Lions from Bishop Ryan 38, Our Redeemer Knights 35. As that was Jet Lundin, I think, right?
Yep, Lions go back to their ball screen continuity offense, their bread and butter. They ran that a lot yesterday. Great take to the rack from Lundin.
Engelhard loses the handle, now finds Schmidt in the corner. They go inside to Eby. The 6'4" junior backs down Okeson. As
there we go.
Jace Weekly puts it down for another 3-pointer.
He's excited. That one's pumping up the team, getting the Redeemers fans into this game here.
As they got the Twin Towers, Ramsey Walls and Coy Okeson. Okeson, a 6'6" senior, into the game. Big body, also a heavyweight wrestler for the Bishop Ryan Lions. Dual sport athlete. Hayden Say looks like he's a miniature compared to him. As Jet Lundin doesn't get the roll here from the 3-point line. And now it'll be off the fingertips of Coy Okeson.
Okeson making an impact here off the bench. He almost got that offensive rebound. Took 2 guys to box him out.
Okeson is a senior. Kind of wonder if football isn't in his plans.
No doubt.
Or wrestling somewhere.
Great
Here
screen
is
there by
Swenson.
Eby.
Wyatt Weekly with the spin move. Southpaw goes in against Okeson, as Okeson is going to pick up the foul. It'll be a shooting foul for Wyatt Weekly. Coy with his first personal foul. And it'll be Wyatt Weekly towing the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line with 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. First one's up and no good.
Eby set that high ball screen there. Bishop Ryan kind of hard hedged it. He re-screened and allowed Weekly to get to the rack.
Second one by Weekly as he toes the stripe, puts up and good. It's 1 point lead for the Lions, 40-39 here in this second semifinal game here at the Four Bears Event Center. Glad you've joined along with us here at Game Day Media.
8-second difference between shot and game clock here. Look for the Lions to run some clock here, get a good look.
Over to Pesa, now out to Say. And now we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled against our Redeemers. They're going to whistle number 13, Wyatt Weekly, with his third personal. As Max Sheen checks back in with 24 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Engelhard checks in for Wyatt Weekly. Engelhard is a sophomore for the Knights. Wyatt Weekly, a freshman.
And you got a foul here.
Yeah, they got a couple fouls to give. Or one to give anyway. They got 3 team fouls, and so I wouldn't let them get a shot off. As Say goes in, puts it in for 2. Didn't follow our direction. From three-quarter court, no good. As the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter of play. Bishop Ryan Lions holding a 3-point lead, 42-39. We'll be back as we head back to the NCC Sports Fest. We'll be back with our Northwest Therapy Services start of our fourth quarter after this quick timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
As we start the fourth quarter here with our Northwest Therapy Services start of our final quarter. First possession goes to the Bishop Ryan Lions as they're up by 3, 42-39. Lundeen finds Jack Pesa. And now we have a foul that's going to be called against number 14, Nolan Schmidt. Schmidt with his second personal foul before the shot, so the Lions retain the ball as Ramsey Walls drives the baseline. Spin up, no good. And good defense there by the Knights.
The Lions have a nice sideline out of bounds play out of a timeout where they throw a lob up to Ramsey Walls. I was hoping we'd get that. Knights go 2-3 zone for a possession there.
Last night we had an alley-oop dunk by Ramsey Walls from Jet Lundeen. Nothing like that tonight so far. As they front and back, Ramsey Walls. Shot off the glass for Pesa, and Pesa puts down his first bucket of the night.
Great touch
about
there.
7 feet out. 44-39. Knights need a bucket. Keep themselves close. They can't let it get out of hand if they want to stay with the Lions. Here is Eby with the shot. That is no good, but he's going to be fouled on the shot. It's going to go against number 42, Ramsey Walls. That's his first personal. So it'll be number 10, Jace Weekly, going to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Jace has got 16 points now as he puts down the first of 2 free throws from the free throw line.
Weekly trying to post up Max Sheen there. Sheen kind of pulled the chair out from underneath him.
Second one rattles in and out, rattles in and stays in. Lions with the basketball, up by 3. Jet Lundeen on the right wing goes inside to Ramsey Walls, and there's the stuff. Ramsey Walls got clearance, put it down for an easy two-handed dunk. 16 points for the young man, the big guy, the big fella. Like they say on CBS Sports, March Madness. We're in March Madness right now.
Absolutely.
Shot put up by Eby. He follows his shot, keeps it alive for the Knights. Second chance for Wyatt as he goes in and challenges Ramsey Walls. Walls able to swat it out of bounds on the block. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to send it back to our NCC Sports Desk and hear from a few more of our great Game Day Media sponsors. You're listening to Game Day Media coverage of the Region 4 boys basketball semifinal action here tonight.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
This segment brought to you by Property Purge LLC. Do you have garbage, scrap, or home goods needing to be hauled away? Call Property Purge LLC, a locally owned business specializing in junk removal, property cleanouts, and demolition services. There is no job too big or small. Call Levi Solom at 701-641-1264.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At North Country Mercantile and Equipment, we are a short line equipment dealer with locations in Kenmare and Minot, North Dakota. We're also a certified expert Purina dealer with a large selection of livestock, equine, poultry, show animal, and pet food for sale. Browse our inventory online at northcountrymerc.com or give us a call at 701-385-3300.
As we come back into the play, the three-pointer by the Our Redeemers Knights falls short. As the Lions come back leading by 5, 46-41 out of that timeout. Hayden goes over to Pesa. Pesa looks inside, gives it up to Say. Cross-court pass to Sheen. Sheen with the dribble. Now puts up the little runner, no good. Hits the deck as he gets helped up off the floor. As that foul is whistled against the Knights, and he'll go to the Service Valley Dental Group chair.
Sheen, great job. Shot fake and rip, gets into the lane, lands on 2 feet. He's going to have 2.
Andrew Eby picking up his second personal foul as Sheen knocks down the first of 2 free throws. He's got 7 points tonight. As we're in the fourth quarter, 5:42 to go. Second one by Sheen is perfect. 8 points now for Max Sheen, the 6'3" junior for the Bishop Ryan Lions.
Knights calling out a set here. They need a bucket bad.
48
screen for
48-41. Yep.
Schmidt.
Jace Weekly loses a handle on it. Turnover. Here comes Say in a hurry. Loses the dribble, now picks it back up. Goes to Lundeen as Sheen pulls the trigger from 3 again. That's no good. As Weekly pulls down the rebound, that's Jace.
Great strong rebound there from Jace Weekly. High point of that ball. Great box out.
Swenson into the game for the Knights. Colin. For those of you watching and listening to Game Day Media coverage, welcome aboard. My name's RandallPederson alongside Carter Valier here tonight. As Jace Weekly drives it home for 3. He's starting to heat up. He only had 2 points at the end of the first quarter. Has now got 20. So
he's come alive here, Randy. The lefty stroke. He's hit a few from outside. They need that. 4-point game here.
Say, the floor general, goes in.
Wow.
Gets blocked, but it's going to be a foul called against Wyatt Weekly. That'll be Wyatt's 4th personal foul, so decision time for head coach Brock Tietz. 4:20 remaining, and it sends Hayden Say to the charity stripe to shoot 2. First one's up and in.
Yeah, they're going to leave the freshman Wyatt Weekly in. Looks like coach is telling him, man, you got to show 2 hands. Show the ref 2 hands. Don't be swatting at these. All you're going to do is foul.
Both teams with 3 timeouts left here in the 4th quarter. It's a 6-point lead for the Lions. This tight ball game here tonight. It's been a good one. Eby at the top of the key goes to Swenson. Swenson for 3.
Get in.
No good. Almost went high above the backboard and fouled back in, but it just missed out and rimmed out.
They set a stagger screen there for Swenson. Again, he's a great shooter, provides great minutes off the bench for the Knights. I love watching him play.
Say goes to Sheen. Sheen for the Lions gives it up to Lundeen. Spin move in the paint.
Wow, great
blocked
hands
by Jace Weekly, out of bounds. And we have a substitution. 2 players coming in as Wyatt Weekly now comes out of the game. Colin Swenson follows him to the bench as Lindbow and Engelhard check back in for head coach Brock Tietz. Say directing traffic, throws it out to Jet Lundeen near the NCC Sports Desk.
They call for a high ball screen here. Lundeen and Ramsey Walls.
Max Sheen.
As he rolls into a post up, he's got the switch.
Shots
not a
away,
foul, but
no
they get it
good,
anyway.
but there's a putback by Jack Pesa. And Pesa with 4 points. And there's a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one also. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. The Lions 52, the Knights 44, an 8-point lead for the Lions. We'll head back to the NCC Sports Desk for a couple words from our great Game Day Media sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
3:17 to go here in the 4th quarter of this second semifinal game. The Lions from Bishop Ryan up by 8. 52-44. It'll be out of bounds for the Knights as they get the ball into Lindbow. Peyton with the dribble at the top of the key, picks up his dribble, now goes left side to Engelhard. Jace Weekly finds Schmidt down low to Lindbow. Lindbow with a kick out to Engelhard, drives with a kick out to Eby. Now here is Jace Weekly finding Lindbow. Time running off the clock. Schmidt goes inside to Eby. 5 on the shot clock. Turnaround shot by Eby is good.
Yeah,
big bucket by the Knights.
Great turnaround hook shot there by Eby. Ryan played great defense there. Made them use the entire shot clock. I think he hit that with about 6 seconds left on the shot clock.
Time is becoming a little bit of a factor as the Lions are up by 6. They have possession of the basketball right now as Jet Lundeen tries to back down Schmidt, gives it up to Sheen. Now over to Pesa. Pesa goes back to Sheen at the top of the key. 5 on the shot clock. Pesa goes over to Ramsey Walls. Walls is going to dunk the basketball, hung onto the rim to protect himself with a nice drive and a hard drive to the basket.
I would say that's about a perfect possession here late in the game, using the entire shot clock, winding that game clock down. and ending it with a dunk to get the crowds into this game.
Lindbo goes for 3. That one's off the mark as well. He's had a tough night from the free throw line or the three-point line.
Bad pass.
Here's a bad
from
pass by the Lions. Lindbo picked it off. Brings it into the front court to Engelhard. 1:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's an 8-point lead, and now a foul called against the Lions. That is only that foul is going to go against number 42, Ramsey Walls. That's the second team foul call against the Lions. Again, the Knights with 2 timeouts left, the Lions with 3 timeouts left. As the Knights inbound the basketball, they find Jace Weekly. Now out to Wyatt. Fakes with the shot. Gets Ramsey Walls in the air. Now runs out of room. Gives it up to Limbo. Limbo drives in, puts the shot up, and it'll be on the floor as a foul whistle against the Lions. And trying to figure out who it was. Jack Pesa with the foul. His second personal. So with 1:20 to go, Knights have got to score a bucket here pretty quick, as Weekly is going to let it fly from 3. That is Wyatt Weekly with a 3-pointer. The lead is 5, 54-49. Back pressure put on by the Knights. Lions bring it into the front court, slow things down, a minute to play.
The Knights can kind of play this one out, don't necessarily need to foul.
Ooh. Oh, there's another one. Ramsey Walls. The last 3 buckets here have been dunks.
Maybe they should have fouled.
There's a timeout on the floor. We'll send it back to the NCC Sports Desk. It'll be a full timeout. Back when we come back with the final 52 seconds remaining.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othione Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothione.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
The Alexander Public School Foundation is dedicated to supporting the needs of students and the staff of Alexander School. We believe that the strength of the community is rooted in the strength of its school. Best of luck to all of the athletes, coaches, and fans from the Alexander Public School Foundation.
Well, we've got 52.1 seconds to go. Looks like the Des Lacs Burlington Lakers are going to punch their way to the championship game on Thursday night, as they're leading pretty comfortably over the Botno Braves. Stanley is already in that championship game, so that should be a good one on Thursday night, Carter.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Stanley, known for their defense, they played well all year moving up to Class A. Randy, they actually hand out, kind of a boxing championship belt to their best defender. Little things like that I love as a coach. Get people excited about defense.
Barson was wearing that last night. It's a good player. We got some good players here too, as we're going to have a foul call against Hayden Say. That's his second personal. It's only the third team foul call against the Lions. 42.5 seconds to go. The Knights have got to score the ball. And there's another foul right away by Jet Lundin.
Yep,
his third.
Now the Lions are going to be shooting in the double bonus here. Lundin didn't want to pick that one up. Kind of got a little overly aggressive there, trying to poke that one out.
Exactly what Knights need. They need to score the ball with the clock not running.
Like my mother always said, free throws are free points. You got to make these.
As Schmidt unable to connect on the first one. Schmidt held to 5 points so far after scoring 17 in last night's game. So pretty good effort by the Lions on holding down Nolan Schmidt, who averages 13 points a game.
Lundin kind of known for his offense and his shooting, but great defensive job on Nolan Schmidt here today.
Second one is also away, no good, as Lundin pulls down the rebound.
Oh,
here's a poke check by Nolan Schmidt. Schmidt goes up, no good, fights for it. Ball's on the deck.
Throw it ahead.
The Lions come into the front court.
You got a foul.
Play keep away now.
You got a foul.
Here's Ramsey Walls giving it up to Jack Pesa. And now it'll be Nolan Schmidt with his third foul. And still not in the double bonus, so the Lions with 18.5 seconds to go are going to call a timeout. We'll send it back to the NCC Sports Desk as well. Back after this timeout, a word from one of our great Game Day Media sponsors.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. D&L-Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oil field companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
As we come back for the final 18.5 seconds to go, the Lions with the out-of-bounds play. Say finds Max Sheen. Sheen now gets fouled by Jace Weekly with his second personal. And that'll send Max Sheen to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's got 8 points so far here tonight. His season average is 8.1, so right on cue he goes to the free throw line. To try to put this away, and he gets the roll here at the Forebears Event Center. He is 3 for 3 from the charity stripe here in the fourth quarter. It's now an 8-point lead as Sheen puts in the second free throw. As Wyatt Weekly hustles into the front court, gets a screen from Eby, has the ball taken out of his hands. It's going to be tied up. Jump ball will stay with the Knights with 7.8 seconds remaining. Out on top, they go to Wyatt Weekly. Mishandled, gets a screen from Eby. Wyatt throws it up from 3. That is good. Wyatt Weekly with the three-pointer. And I think they're going to allow a full timeout, but they're going to put some time back out on the clock. The bucket was good, and there was a timeout that was called before the buzzer went off, and so they're going to add time back onto the clock. The game isn't over yet, as they're going to put 1 second on the board as Weekly put down the three-pointer. And we'll just keep it right here as our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We're going to run him down after the game. But it does appear, and it's going to be the Lions advancing to the championship match against the West Hope Newburgh Sioux. They'll play each other for a third time on Thursday night. Like we said earlier, it's always tough to beat a team 3 times. Who's going to be crowned the inaugural Region 4 Division B boys champion? So we're finishing up with 1 second to go. They get the ball in as the ball is... No, they're going to put 1 second back on the clock again as the score clock operator not on the same wavelength as the officials, as they have to wait for the official to put the ball in motion, in play. Now there they get to start the clock. Your final score, the Bishop Ryan Lions with a 6-point victory, 58-52 win over the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have our D&L Paraffin postgame show when we come back out of this NCC Sports Desk timeout.
D&L Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Pregame Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At North Country Mercantile and Equipment, we are a short-line equipment dealer with locations in Kenmare and Minot, North Dakota. We're also a certified expert Purina dealer with a large selection of livestock, equine, poultry, show animal, and pet food for sale. Browse our inventory online at northcountrymerc.com or give us a call at 701-385-3300.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology. Respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybbeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA.
As we come back to the Four Bears Event Center, wrapping up our day of coverage here today. In our second semifinal game, it was the Bishop Ryan Lions with a 58-52 win over our Redeemers Knights, as the Lions improve their record to 21-2 on the season. The Knights fall to 16-8 on the season. As we go to the book and look at the numbers, for the victorious Lions, they were 22 out of 37 from the field, 10 out of 12 from the free throw line. They were 6 out of 6 from the charity stripe in the fourth quarter alone. They shot 4 3-pointers tonight, only had 6 turnovers according to my Game Day Media books. And for the Knights, they were 21 out of 41 from the field tonight, 5 out of 10 from the free throw line, They had 9 threes in tonight's contest, and they committed 8 turnovers. So a very clean game by both teams tonight. An excellent semifinal round game, and as we look at the individual numbers, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game goes to Ramsey Walls. Walls eclipsing his season average of 18.4 points a game with 20-point performance tonight. Finished the quarter in the fourth quarter with 3 consecutive dunks. And 13 points put on by Jet Lundin, 10 points for Max Sheen, 8 points for Hayden Say, 4 points for Jack Pesa, and rounding out the scoring with 3 points was Blake Kaler for a total of 58 points tonight. For the Knights, individual scoring goes this way. Jace Weekly finished the game with 20 after only scoring 2 points in the first quarter. He leads the Knights in scoring. 11 points put down by Wyatt Weekly. 6 points added by Andrew Eby. 5 points for Nolan Schmidt. 4 points for Colin Swenson, and 3 points each for Peyton Limbo and Bryce Vibetto for a total of 52 points tonight. So that sets up tomorrow, our Thursday night's action, as we come back to Newtown here at the Four Bears Event Center. It'll be championship night, as our third place game will feature the TGU Titans taking on Our Redeemer Christian Knights, followed by the championship game between the Bishop Ryan Lions and the West Hope Newburgh Sioux in championship night on Thursday. On behalf of all of our sponsors who help make this all possible, make sure you give them a shout out when you go into their stores or get a service from them. Tell them you appreciate the coverage on Game Day Media. We couldn't do it without our sponsors, and certainly appreciate each and every one of them that have come on board with us this year. I want to thank you, Carter Valier. I know you got to go back to your regular job here, so you won't be able to finish with this on Thursday night, but I've appreciated your excellent commentary, color commentary, adding a lot to the broadcast. Appreciate you.
Well, thanks for having Randy. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully I can do this again.
Maybe some way down the road. Yep. We'll see how it all goes. Again, on behalf of my sponsors who help make this all possible, my name is Randy Pederson. Once again, your final score here in our second semifinal game, it was the Bishop Ryan Lions defeating the Our Redeemer Christian School Knights by a score of 58-52. Travel safe home, everybody. Until Thursday night, good night from Game Day Media.
The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, TechNet Solutions, Mount Trail County Health Center, Private Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor,
Property Purge, LLC, North Country Mercantile and Equipment, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Alexander Public School Foundation, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, RTC Networks, TNT Measurements, MC Property and Maintenance, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, United Quality Cooperative,
Flag Family Media,